Greetings, everyone of the realm. We are back today for another RealmChat. I'm Christoph.
And I'm James, and this is my beautiful girlfriend, Devan. And thank you for being here. For the realm.
Indeed, for the realm.
Realm! Huzzah! And I have my axe. I feel like I'm talking really loud. Okay.
That's part of your
It's like a hatchet because it's a small axe.
Yeah. Sort of. Might chop some wood with it. All right, that sounds a little better. Yeah.
It's just your headset.
Yeah, it's just my headset. I'm just loud.
Yeah, that's good.
I just imagine like one of the guys from Kingdom Hearts that was able to like manipulate water with his little guitar thing.
I just manipulate people.
I make it feel good with my music.
You can't touch music, but music can touch you.
Ooh. Ooh.
Didn't Bob Marley say that? No, he said when music hits you, you feel no pain, something like that. It's like the only thing that can hit you without you feeling pain.
It's also good.
Yeah, very good, very good.
How deep?
How deep? Hashtag deep.
No, fucking some Bo Burnham over there.
Yeah, oh my God. I love that man. I'm not gonna say he can do no wrong because everybody can do no wrong, but he's fucking funny.
He's too sweet for the world.
He's too kind.
That's why I had to take a break from comedy, I guess.
Yeah, which I get it. He blew up really fast, like super young. Like he was so young. Like he barely hit puberty when he started uploading shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
He was like 17 with like #1 comedy album on iTunes. Like that's fucking crazy. I can't imagine doing anything important when I was 17. Like,
oh, dude, fuck no.
I was kissing boys and like going to the movie theater, and
I was scared to do anything because I thought it was gonna end up on the internet. Like,
yeah.
Like,
God, it's very real fear.
Somebody's gonna record me doing this shit.
And now you're here recording yourself.
I know, man. It took a really weird turn. But
Yeah, we're our best selves right now. Oh my gosh. I haven't been on in so long. Like the last time I was on here was like we did our campaign and like our campaign kind of died.
The Agron campaign.
Rip.
Yeah.
Well, Alex had to move to Nashville.
I know. Like good luck to Alex. Like I mean, I wish him well, but I miss him, and I miss our adventures. I really do.
I'm sure he'll come to visit.
Yeah, I miss being Billy because being Billy was so fun, and I get to like really just dig into that Southern gal that's inside of me because I do squish her down a lot because I just don't want to sound like, I mean, it's not fair, but the Southern accent is like associated with like ignorance, and it's like, oh, if you talk with an accent, you're stupid. Like, and I'm like,
That's not true.
I know that's not fair.
We'll have accents from all over the world.
I know. We just have the like worst sounding one, I guess.
Yeah, well, it is.
Arguably.
It is, to be fair, not very clear and concise.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you're like illiterate.
Yeah, I know. Like there was this one guy that I went to school with. Oh, what was his name? What was his name? His name was Gerard. And yes, oh my God, Gerard is precious. And he was a football player. And I mean, I was friends with a lot of football players. If y'all know me, I was a trainer in high school for the football team. And Gerard wasn't just Gerard, he was Gerard. And a lot of people would be like, what's your name? I'm sorry, what was that? And I'm like, he said his name's Gerard. Just listen. And there was like, it wasn't him, but it was a guy that reminded me of him that was in one of my college biology classes. And he was answering the professor's question, but he had a really low Southern voice. So he was like, I don't know, it was a molecule or something. And the professor was like, I'm sorry, what was that? I can't hear you. I don't understand. You talk like you have mush in your mouth. And I'm like, I know you're from Michigan and you think you have like a superior like dialect, but he knew the answer. He wasn't wrong when he finally understood him. I was just like, dude, like it's people like Gerard that get shit on all the time just because they talk low and they're Southern. I'm like, that's not fair. They're smart people.
Yeah.
And Gerard is very smart. I think he goes to UTM. What's up, man? I hope you're out there. You out there doing your thing. And he has a wonderful head of dreads now, so he's looking good, doing good. I'm proud of him. Anyway.
Yeah, just wrong.
Oh, yeah. Mine aren't real.
You have two Chinese ones.
Is that... That's Chloe. Murderous.
Yeah.
I know that's you, Chloe. You're the only person I know that's moo-wooed anything out there.
I miss Galtrax too.
I miss you, Galtrax.
Yeah. We miss you, Galtrax. Oh my god. I miss you, Carfax.
Carfax, yes, dude.
I miss you, Snorlax. Oh my gosh. God, I miss that campaign so much. Baymax. I finally watched Big Hero 6. I had not seen it. And we finally watched it. And I already thought Baymax was cute. Like, so cute. You turned me down.
I did.
Oh, I couldn't hear myself. I can hear myself now.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix me. I'm too loud in my headset.
Oh, okay. You mess with mine. Okay.
How dare you?
How dare you? Yeah, I watched Big Hero 6 finally, and like I knew, like obviously there's like a spoiler ban lifted from that movie. It's old, but like I finally watched it, and it was so much better than Frozen.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Those came out the same year.
Thanks for the follow, Raven95.
Yes.
F.
Boom. Boom. Welcome to the realm.
Oh Jesus.
Your saber.
Man, that would have went straight through.
Devin, do ASMR.
I forgot to keep it.
Wait. I've got some dice. We're gonna do some D&D ASMR.
Oh God.
Wait.
That's just 2 dice. Okay.
Yeah.
I joked with him earlier. I was like, we've been doing that shit ever since we started this.
Yeah.
And like, now we have James in here spending 20 minutes doing a dice roll to get it perfected for the
transition.
Yeah, for the cuts in between the highlights.
I love that so much.
Took so many tries.
You know what I loved more? Watching the videos of him doing it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, you were so
focused.
He was so adorably calm all the time. Like, one point he gets frustrated and he just like stands there and he like pulls up his pants and he's like, all right, I'm ready. And he grabs him again and he goes to shake him.
Rolling dice gets hard when you're rolling them for like 20 minutes.
You're precious.
For like 20 minutes, so like his hand was cramping up and he was like,
I got this.
It finally worked.
You persistent, if anything.
Found out if you made your hands too hollow, it makes them sound like teeth, and it's not very pleasant.
Yeah, dude.
Chloe, do you want teeth ASMR?
No, God.
She said, hell yeah.
It's like, you roll to strike the monster. It's a critical 20. D&D ASMR.
Dude, I love some Baymax ASMR.
Some Baymax.
Hi, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
Are you satisfied with your care? I cannot shut down until you are satisfied.
Don't leave.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
We watched the Breaking Bad thing recently too.
Y'all.
That was amazing.
El Camino. I have never felt such closure. It is, not to spoil anything, but it's just like it ties up all these ends, and like it was just, it still had that excitement. It had like, that pit in your stomach that you had when you'd watch Breaking Bad and you're like, oh, stuff's about to go down, shit's about to get messed up. Right. And like you still felt that in El Camino, and it was directed by the same guy. Oh, what's his name? It's Jim something. It's like Jim Gilligan or something. Is it Gilligan?
I thought you were about to say Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan. No, that was what I almost said, but I was like, that's
Jim Gaffigan.
Dude, I fucking love Jim Gaffigan though.
Is he a comedian? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I know that name. Have we watched any of that? Like,
yeah, we've watched.
Okay.
He's on good Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, well, I mean, a lot of people are on Joe Rogan podcast.
PJ, don't worry, it's a spoiler-free stream.
No, we're not spoiling anything. I'm just saying it's good and you should watch it. You deserve it. You deserve to watch it.
There's gotta be like at least like a year or something, before spoilers are just forfeit.
Yeah, the spoiler ban. I mean, as fast as the internet moves, like you got 3 months, buddy. Maybe a month when like it's still like making its like first like promotion rounds.
Yeah, you're gonna hit a meme eventually.
Yeah,
it's gonna ruin it for you. PJ, get out there and watch it.
Drop El Camino. Chloe, no. It was so good, and what is that man's name? It's Jesse Pinkman's character. I know his first name's Aaron. I cannot remember his name. Aaron Paul. Dude, he's such a phenomenal actor. And like, look, not everybody can play like someone is strung out. Not everybody can do that, because half the time you look stupid, or it just seems fake, but he really seems like he was out here like doing meth. Like he looked like shit. He had like the scruffy facial hair and the dumbass like beanie and the baggy ass clothes.
It was like fucking sunken eyes.
Yes,
like,
God, he looks.
Props to the makeup team for that shit.
Yes. Oh my god. Or
maybe he was just going like days without sleep just to fit that part very well.
Probably.
Who knows, man?
A lot of people get like really lost in characters. Like, I mean, there's people who like, obviously everybody that's played the Joker gets fucked up by it. Yeah. But like, I read today that
I was giving it to you.
Yeah. What was that guy? What was his name? He's the one that's in all the American Horror Story things. He's the cute one. I cannot remember his name.
I don't watch American Horror Story.
You don't?
Yeah, I've never watched it before.
Well, he was in American Horror Story like 3 seasons, and it was like one of the latest seasons that well, not the latest. It was the one that was set like during the election, and he was like a radical like right-wing person, and it took him like 2 years to recover from that shit. Like, he got so lost in his character, and like he took it home with him. And I'm just like, there's been so many people that do that. They do that method acting. Like, I'm like, chill out, Chekhov. You're messing up these people. Like,
Evan Peters.
Thanks, PJ.
Evan Peters. Thank you. Yeah. That's Evan Peters. Yeah. And he's a great actor too.
Nice.
Watching the back.
Yes. Thanks, Peach.
PJ, for real.
Pretty sure he's at work.
Holding it down.
Thank you for sacrificing your precious critical role time to
PEG. Hold it down.
But yeah, man. I mean, especially if you method act like that for a series.
Yeah.
You were method acting for so much longer than a movie.
I mean, damn. Imagine getting caught up in 3 different people. Stealthily listening. He sneak.
He like a spooky boy.
Man, this spooky season's been weird for me because, like, I feel like I've done just enough spooky stuff, but I still feel like I haven't done enough. But the thing is, a lot of spooky stuff I don't do because I have anxiety. Like, everybody's like, oh, we're going to this haunted house. Go to 13 Realm with us. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I will fight everyone in that building. Like, I cannot go to a haunted house. One, I don't want to pay $30 for someone to scare me. Like, I really don't want to do that.
Right.
And 2, it's just, I've had really bad experiences with haunted houses and, like, just things jumping out at me. Like, I think my first bad experience with things jumping out at me was, it was like a carnival ride, and you're on like this little track. It's the one that all the teenagers go in to kiss, but like I was really young and it freaked me out, and there's like little like lights flashing on and like all these little like figurines and stuff. Like really scary sculptures and like masks and webs and stuff that freaks out 7-year-olds. That was my first bad experience. And then I went to this, oh my gosh, when I was like, I'm not really a church person, just like full disclosure. Like I really don't, I don't go to church, but I used to. And we got my youth group when I was like in middle school or like early high school. We went to this place called the Hallelujah House. And it was inside the haunted house in our town. Like it was an old house that got renovated to be a haunted house. Well, they turned the heat on high as fuck in the building. It was so hot. And their whole thing was like, this is word for word what they said to me. They're like, you think it's hot in here, it's hotter in hell. And I was like, obviously that freaked me out because I was like, yeah. There's like, I don't want to go to hell and all that, which, yeah, I don't. And I went through, and all the people there are like volunteers from my high school. Like the chemistry teacher from our high school was there, and like people we went to church with in these masks and stuff, and the shit dangling from the ceiling, touching you, and like I was just like, I got sensory overloaded, and also like the chemistry teacher was big. Like he was like 6'4", like 250, like he was a big guy, and he's jumping out at me. I was scrawny 14-year-old, terrified, and I've like had a very big panic attack, and like to the point where I was freaking out so bad that the chemistry teacher, what is that man's name? I don't know if anybody from Humboldt's watching, but he taught Humboldt High School, like it was definitely class of 2014 had him, and then he like left right after that. Cannot remember that man's name. Anyway, I was freaking out so bad. He came out of character, out of costume, as I was like screaming and running out of the building at the tail end of it, and was like, "You okay, Carpenter?" And I was like, "No, get away from me. I'm scared." Like, what? Why did y'all pay me to do, like, I didn't pay to do that, but I was like, what? Why would people pay to go through that? I guess I see the thrill of it. It's like, oh, danger, but not real danger. But like, do your thing, go to haunted houses if that's your thing. But I'm just like completely turned off by it because of that. And
I mean, churches like that are just put in place for sheep control.
Yeah, I was like, I was so young and impressionable. And I was just, I don't know. That's one thing that like really, not that I'm not like a spiritual and religious person. Like I still do like weird things. And I mean, not weird things, but like ritualistic things. I think there's comfort in rituals, and that's why people have religion in the first place. So I'm like, yeah, that's great. Do your thing. As long as you're not hurting, harming, or like hating anybody, like do your thing. I mean, obviously, like a lot of religions fall short of those three things, so I don't follow most religions. But where was I going with that? Damn, I really forgot what I was saying.
Dude, so like the haunted houses and stuff.
Yeah. Anyway,
I never did cool shit like that. Like one time, I went to like the little fire department one that they had, and I was like, yeah, this shit fucking sucks. Like I went through and there was like little clowns and stuff, and it was alright. I mean, it was a little like Paris Town thing, you know. But then I worked there in the woods, and like ever since I worked there in the woods, now you kind of know everything. You're just like, oh, there's gonna be somebody there. Oh, there's gonna be somebody over there, and like half the time I'm right. Because,
it takes the thrill out.
Yeah, so it takes the thrill out, and like, but dude, I did one of those like escape rooms.
Ooh, I've heard those are fun.
I got so fucking claustrophobic towards the end.
Yes.
Like for the most time, like there was 3 rooms to it, and like the first room and like halfway through the second room, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm having fun. Yeah. But then something about being inside of that second room, like for more than 5 minutes or so, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And I just started like taking the cards and taking control of everything, and I was like, you do this, you do this, you do this. Yeah. Hey, check this out. Do you see anything on this? Yeah, everybody, have a fucking job. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I remembered where I was going with that. When I was saying about like the church horror house was that I was manipulated into trying to believe something that I was just like, didn't quite think was right. And wasn't like honest. Like they weren't honest with. Like, that didn't bring me comfort. It didn't make me want to run towards that thing. It made me want to, like, not be involved with it at all. And shortly after that, I stopped being involved with that church. Like, I was just like, this doesn't feel right. Like, that felt so... It felt so dirty. I was like, why did you... I came to you because I was looking... Like, one, when you're a teen and you're young like that, you just want to be included. And you just want to find somewhere where you feel at home. And that's what I was looking for. And I was like, and y'all gonna throw me in a haunted house hot, sweating, and I get overheated, oversensed, and I just start freaking out, and y'all expect me to come back? Like, I'm not coming back to y'all's Bible study if this is what y'all are getting down with. Like, I can't get down with that. Right. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. I was like, I didn't feel it was right to be manipulated like that.
I mean, definitely not.
So, like, stop doing that. Stop doing that to teens.
Have you guys seen the shit that's been going down, like, the main strip of town? Like, there's people that stand, like, all the way from the Mexican restaurant down to the 4-way stop in front of McDonald's. Yeah. Holding signs like saying, you're going to go to hell if you don't change your ways. Come to our church and like get saved, like all shit like that. And I'm like,
fear mongering is not the heart of love. It's not.
It's not, man.
If that's what you're preaching.
I understand that you think that you found like the map to a perfect life in the afterlife, but like,
you have to force that on everybody.
Yeah, dude, don't like...
It's not going to be perfect if everybody gets in. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't want to be in there with all those fuckers. Definitely not.
And plus, man, like, if you're out there and you're doing it that way, like, you're basically telling people, like, hey, act straight so you can get to the next place, and then you can do what you want to do. Like, that's not how it works, dude. Like, yeah. It's just kind of shit, because it's like, okay... So I'm doing all these things so I can get to the good place. Pretty like much. That fucking nulls out completely the whole reason that you're doing it. Like you can throw away your trash to be a good person, but like you're not being a good person to be a good person. You're doing it to get somewhere.
Sure. And there are some good religious places out there as well.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, we are religious, and that's our thing.
Hey, we like church. Come to church if you want to, or don't.
If you want, or don't. But
Yeah.
that doesn't offend us.
Yeah.
Do your thing as well.
I appreciate stuff like that. I appreciate people like that. Like, people that genuinely just, like, love people, and they're like, hey, look. It's like, I know you don't believe what I believe, but that's okay. That doesn't mean I can't love you and be your friend. Like,
There's nothing wrong with finding comfort in an afterlife.
Yeah,
But,
dude. Like, if you find comfort in it, if it helps you sleep at night, if it helps you get through a rough day, like, pray, do your thing.
Yeah.
But, like,
Just don't enforce it on me.
yeah,
Stop doing drugs.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Get
What-
your fucking life straight.
yeah, do
There's
you,
so
man.
many people that are just like, praise be to God because I got off drugs and I've been clean for 15 years. Praise God. And it's like, hey, man.
Yeah, good for you.
Like,
You needed to not be on drugs.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
that's
like,
good for your
God
body.
gave you the willpower to do that. Like, you don't think you gave it to yourself, but, you know, in my mind, you did. Just by giving that power to somebody else as you think. You know, it's psychological.
Whatever you find comfort in. If you find comfort in, like, rubbing butter on every doorknob in your house because you think it keeps the demons out, like, do your thing. Like, do your thing.
Sprinkle them salt circles, supernatural fans.
Yeah.
Go SPN, AFK. Yeah.
I've got a couple. I'm not gonna say a couple. I have one friend.
AKF, sorry.
Her name's Allie, and she has, like, always been into kind of like witchy stuff and like astrology, and she is so fascinating to me because she just, like, is very open about. I believe she's Wiccan, but she's, like, practicing, and she keeps, like, moon water, and, like, she
Wait, what is
always
what is moon water?
Moon water is literally water that you sit in a window and you let moonlight flood into it, and it has properties that are supposed to be healing because of that. And I'm like, if you find comfort in that, do your thing. Like, I think it's so cool because she does so many things. It's not just, like, one, like, tedious thing. It's like, hey, I'm finna make this love potion and pour it in my bath, and I'm gonna feel sexy after that. I'm like, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Go for it, man.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wiccan is a very, like, druidistic kind of religion, I would say. It's not, like, so much as a religion as it, like, is a tradition, I feel like, though.
Yeah.
You know, because they have ways that they do things and certain traditions that they uphold and celebrate.
It's very old. It's, like, very,
They say that it's the oldest religion, but
yeah.
I
mean, people would argue.
Yeah.
There's obviously people
Christians
that would argue.
also think the Earth is 6,000 years old, so to them that's.
I'm like, that's not fair. That's not fair. It's not true, but it's not. See, that's the people. Oh my gosh, like, those are the people that, like, won't let their kids watch Harry Potter and, like, don't believe dinosaurs were real.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, they were put here to test us. I'm like,
the dinosaur bones are put here to test us. That's probably the best shit I've ever heard in my life.
They're anti-vax people, dude.
oh my gosh, don't even get me started.
God will protect my
Moon
son.
water.
I got the
Moon
power
juice.
of God and anime on my side.
He's got his.
That's all we need.
Who is the anime god? Who is that?
The anime guy?
Who would be the anime god? Would it be that what's that big black thing from Samurai Jack?
Oh,
What's his
fucking
name?
Aku.
Yeah, that's anime god.
That I don't know if that's anime, but
I don't think that. I don't know if
love
that counts.
shit, dude.
It's fucking, what's his?
It was no, it wasn't. I'm thinking
The
of
dude from
Samurai Jack, sorry.
Xenoverse. The god from Xenoverse.
Oh, Xeno?
No, the god. Or not Xenoverse, the god from Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, Xeno.
His name is Xeno?
Yeah, the little blue guy with the purple spot on his face.
That's Xeno?
Yeah.
That's
Are you
God.
Yeah, his name is Xeno. The god of everything.
All Might. See, I wanted to say All Might. I was trying to.
All my passes his power on.
Yeah, the Deku.
Okay, and God passes power on to Jesus.
Yeah,
Think
but
about
the
it.
Power,
Oh shit.
the power is one for all.
Yeah,
Right.
the Holy Ghost is one for all.
Oh my gosh.
Deku
why you
is
should
the
catch
anime
up.
god.
Y'all, no, listen. So we talking about church and religions and stuff. Y'all ever been
Deku is Jesus.
y'all ever been to a black church? Oh my god, it's a different experience. Like, when I tell you, which
It's highly spiritual.
it's very like physical, spiritual worship, and I think it is so
Praise.
cool. Like,
Dude, I feel
no,
like if I get into a black church, like I
It's-
was scared because like
it's
I
so
knew if
high
I went-
energy.
I knew if I went there, I would
liked it.
never fucking leave it. I'm serious, dude.
No,
like,
they take you in and they feed you collard greens. And they're just like, hey, baby, you want to sit with me in the third row today? And you're like, yes, ma'am. I'll sit with you and your entire family. Because like I went to a black church a lot of my childhood, and then I moved to Humboldt and started going to a white church. It was completely different. And I was like, where is the drummer? Where is the organist? What is going on?
You people aren't even fucking singing. Are you even happy to
y'all
be
got
here?
y'all got one piano.
You're just fucking
and that's
sitting
it?
down over here. You're not even standing for Jesus right now.
Speaking tongues. Yes, they were speaking in tongues, and like, oh my gosh, there's the smallest black church I ever went to. It was in Humboldt. I didn't go there very long. It was just because my sister was like dating the drummer. Was it a drummer? No, he was the pianist. He was the pianist. Pianist. Yes, that's how you say that.
That's just funny.
And they would, like, the superintendent of our high school went there. Like, it was very they were very about it. Like, you know how a lot of churches, you're like, oh, it's just a big empty church and y'all just come here because it's the biggest church in town. Nah, it was like in the middle of a trailer park. It was just this small room, one room, 2 bathrooms, and like that was it. And they would be so hyped. They would just be running like circles around the pews. They're starting like a church mosh pit. You think I'm kidding? They weren't running into each other, but like the kids would be running. And then there'd be like adults running. They're like, go on, I know y'all feel that. And they'd be feeling it. And they'd just be running and running and running. The energy was so high in there. Like, it is like,
See, that's what I'm talking about.
it is like nothing I've ever seen before. And
Like, that's
so
some
awesome.
Shit.
Yeah, it's tight. It's really awesome. And I was just like, it's always been my favorite type of worship. Like, I'm like, man, show out for God. If that's what you want to, you show out. Like, I thought that was so cool.
Get into it. Fucking get into it.
Yeah, like, be about it. Yeah, and they were like the kindest people. I never once felt like I shouldn't be there. But at a lot of churches that, like, other churches I went to, man,
I love you too, PJ.
like, I felt like, I love you. I love you, PJ. We're sorry about to die because of us. Not you, but your phone. I didn't mean to say that like that. Dude.
You die as your phone dies.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't that be a wild
Basically.
concept for a movie?
I gotta find my charger. Has anyone seen my charger? It was made in 1998. There's probably not another one. Like, you got a spare, dude.
It could be a really good artistic piece about how people in modern day are very plugged into their phones.
Yeah. And I basically, like, you know how you... Like, it's really dramatic, like, when your phone dies or when your phone's broken.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And it's really panicky. And, oh my gosh. Longest I went without, like, a smartphone was 2 weeks, like recently. And that was, like, 3 years ago. I'm still not over it. It was not good.
I mean, phones are like robotic attachments for yourself.
Yeah, it's like an extension of me. Like when I leave the house, I'm like, do I have my phone? I can forget my wallet. I can even forget my keys. But if I don't have my phone, I'm like, well, shit, I ain't going anywhere because I don't feel safe to go anywhere. Like, I need to be attached, like, be able to communicate with somebody. Which,
and it's unlimited knowledge as well.
Yeah.
Like, you just fucking look up anything there.
Yeah.
And we look at, and we just looking at memes. We spreading
all
shit
this
posts.
information, and we just got memes.
Yeah.
Hey, memes are good.
Uh-huh.
Memes are great.
For your laughter. It is good.
Memes have, like, evolved and I guess devolved so much that you remember the humor would be like, oh my gosh, my favorite meme was like Bad Luck Brian, and it was that ugly kid with the braces, and it was like, admits he has a crush on his crush. Like, I don't know, something along the lines of, crush has good guy boyfriend or something. And they're all like, that 2012 humor was so strange and very, like, specific. Or like the paranoid parent, it'd be like, it was a parent, like, looking over its shoulder like that.
Oh, I don't remember that
and
one.
It would say something like, you know that song Paradise by Coldplay? Yeah. He's like, all I hear in that song is parrot dies. That was like one I vividly remember in, like, fucking Rage comics. Oh my
Rage comics were the shit.
Those are good.
My Facebook picture was the troll face for the longest time. Like,
oh, yeah,
the one with, like, the chin. Like, I related to that for some reason. I was a trolly, like, annoying meme kid. And a lot of my whole friend group was like, if there was a Rage comic, like, fan club, we were it. My friend Andrew, he had one of those lanyards. It was the like challenge accepted guy, but except it just said "fuck you" all over
Fuck
it,
you.
and it's just like "fuck you, fuck you." And he got in trouble all the time for having that on at school, but he'd never take it off because he was that edgy. He was about it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm about that edge life. I'm the whole edge lord, and he's still a pretty abrasive person, but it's more reserved now. Obviously, he's like married and he's living. I think he's still in the army. He's a cool guy. That was like the only other mixed kid that went to my school. It was like him and his brother. It was me, my sister, and then him and his brother. And we were like the same age. People always thought we were all related. I'm just like, we're just mixed. His mom is not my mom.
Most of our schools just people in camo jackets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Why is the school so empty?
Empty.
Why is school so empty? It's like, damn, 17 kids didn't show up to my class today. Camo working. I got this drink in my cup.
Yeah, I mostly just squinted in the hallways because I was like, is that a tree or a person?
It's like, damn, we got a lot of bushes in the hallway. We have rampant bushes in this hallway.
I wore a camouflage jacket all through middle school.
Yeah, I believe you.
I had to drop it.
You're a little yee down in there. You're a little yee.
I come from a really country background.
Yeah, I know. You live on a road you grew up on a road with your name on it. Like that's your like family heirloom road.
Yeah.
I've seen your grandparents' house. I know what you come from.
Yeah. Very farmy.
Yeah, no, very plantation-y.
Oh, you're right. Hey, they redid the white.
Yeah, they took the white paneling off and exposed the brick. Yeah, it looks a lot less plantation-y. Yeah.
Don't worry.
But still, we pulled up to that, and I was like, if this is where he takes me out to kill me, this be the perfect spot. They'd never find me. Yeah, there's all this land. I was just like, man, y'all.
It's a good amount of acres.
Yeah, it's big.
It would definitely be really easy to hide somewhere.
I know. You threatening me, sir? Excuse me.
20 years later, they're going to use this fucking podcast as a atonement to how
You're going to be on trial. Like, didn't you say in 2019, back when you guys had been dating about a year, that you would take her out there and kill her?
Jesus.
And you're going to be like, Your Honor.
Please shut the fuck up.
Listen.
We were only together for a year, then I didn't want to kill her yet.
Listen. I'm like, hey, if that's how I go, that's how I go.
Nah, I could never do that.
Yeah, I've definitely pulled up to stranger places for stranger reasons. Like, oh my gosh, so like over the...
Wait, that wasn't a strange reason.
No, it's just like that Christmas dinner was a...
I'm a man, dude.
No, it's just that Christmas dinner was like... It's like I met your mom's family, then I met your dad's family, and they're very different.
Meeting
and the
family
vibe
can be pretty strange.
Yeah, like the vibe was just completely different at like your grandmother's house, because you have Mimi's house and then grandmother's house, and it's just two very different types of people. Yeah. And not they're bad, like they're very sweet. They got me a little present. Like, what's her name? Vicky?
Which one?
Your stepmom.
My stepmom, Jan.
Jan. Yeah, it's Van and Jan. I know that. Yeah. Who is Vicky?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Who is Vicky?
I never thought about that.
My uncle's mom.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I know there's a Vicky in there. Yeah. But anyway, like, yeah, Jan got me that lipstick and that body spray. Like, they were super sweet to me. And I only got your grandma a present, and that was it. But it's just a different vibe. And
yeah,
I don't know, like
mom's side's more laid back, but they're all pretty cool.
Yeah, they're all cool. No, man, you have a really sweet family. It's just like I pulled up and I saw the architecture of the house, and I was like, yep, this used to be a plantation. I could tell. And like it just like it took me back to. So for any of y'all that like if y'all know, or if y'all don't know, I do like photography stuff. Like it's like a side hustle type thing. Like whenever they need me, I go. And it was like my second wedding I ever did with this company. And we are like driving to go to this venue. We're almost there. I'm like, we are further and further in the sticks with every mile. Like so far out in the sticks. And we pulled up to the house is beautiful. It's like a beautiful like ranch style home. And it's just like, it looks like a modernized like Southern ranch house. Very nice. The closer we get to it, there is cotton everywhere. We're in a cotton field, and I said, y'all got my black ass in this cotton field. And the guy I was working for was like, Devin, you gotta be calm, we gotta be professional. I was like, I know, okay, I know, but you understand, my ancestors were screaming right now. And it was just like, it ended up being like an okay day. Like the shoot was fine, like their portrait session, everything went good. Like it was good, but oh my gosh. It was just like the strangest feeling. I was like, I hope they don't expect me to like pick up a bag and start picking or something, because this is, y'all taking me home. Like,
I mean, we went to the wedding we went to recently together. That was in the Cottonfield as well.
Yeah, I know, I saw that, and I was like, oh, it was cute, and it was my friend, and I was very happy for them. Shout out Steven and Aaliyah, y'all doing great. I'm very happy for you. Cool wedding. It was such a cute like reception, and everybody. It wasn't like huge or anything, and I just like. I mean, I wouldn't get married at a venue like that personally, because that's just not my style. But I feel like it was very much them. It very much fit them. Yeah. Very sweet. And very in love, in fact. There was oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. He's this, like, Steven is so sweet. And I love their story so much because, like, I don't know, I relate because they met at their jobs. And, like, see, we didn't have the problem where we shouldn't be dating because you're management. But, like, he was a manager, and she's like, I met this guy, and blah, blah, blah. And he would like right before they started like actually like seeing each other and dating, I was still traveling back and forth to Humboldt pretty often. I was working at the movie theater, and I'd go hang out with him and Justin and like all our other friends, and he'd just be sitting on his bed, and I'd be sitting there, and he's just like, oh my god, I don't know what to tell this girl, I like her so much, like I really shouldn't. And he would just like pour his heart out about this woman, and now they're married. And I was like, man, he, you know, they say Rhett and Link, he dinked it and synced it. Like he was like, I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. Like he really got it. And I'm really happy for him. And I'm just like, man, where's my Pizza Hut happy ending? I'm waiting on it.
Like. Future.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna be like an ending. Like the wedding's not the ending, obviously. Well, no, that's the future. Beginning.
It's the end of one chapter.
Yeah.
The beginning of a new.
Yeah. Maybe. Not maybe. I don't know. I'm not trying to get all sappy on the live stream.
Even though nothing really changes after marriage.
Yeah, no, that's just my name.
Like, oh, I got this ring on my finger. You know, for people that do use rings anyways.
Yeah.
You'll no longer be a floor.
A what?
A floor.
A carpenter.
A floor.
Carpet.
A carpet. A carpet.
Boucher.
Damn, that is my fucking. That's my gamer tag.
Yeah, that's your whole Instagram.
Yeah, the Van Carpenter. Van Carpet is my gamer tag. Add me on PSN, y'all. But no, that was one of those I didn't have to put numbers in or anything, and I was like, Van Carpet. Let me see if that's taken, and it wasn't. I was like, yes.
Are you gonna do one of those things where you transfer your last name to your middle name and get rid of your middle name?
What? No. Oh, I can do that.
That's what a lot of people do.
So I'd be like,
it's like you're
Devin Carpenter Bowden.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful. I'd just be Devin Bowden.
You mean Devin Shanice Bowden?
Yes, shut up. You don't just say, you didn't have to put my name out, my whole government name on the live stream. You have to do me like that. All right, Walter. All right, James Walter Bowden. Stop, Chloe, stop. She said Shanice. That's how you spell it. Shanice.
She nice.
She nice. See, I am nice.
That's true.
I think so.
And you make very
well-fitting name.
I make very good soup.
Yeah.
Hey, wife me up. I make good soup and mac and cheese.
Yeah, you're very ukulele talented.
Mediocre ukulele talented.
You're an expert hoop flower.
And a great sister, because when you cooked soup, you made a little pot for me as well.
Just for you, yeah.
Because I didn't like how thick it was.
Yeah. You don't like the ground potato texture, like.
Yeah, the little like.
Yeah.
Extra.
Yeah, like the mashed potato. You like potatoes, but not mashed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had like the broth and the potatoes, and I hadn't blended it yet. And I was like, I really want to try the soup, man. Like, that was like the best batch I made too.
Yeah, that shit is fucking delicious.
So good. It's finna be soup season, like.
And chili season.
That's what I was about to say. Make it chili. We make it soup. Why didn't you know my middle name? Why didn't you know my middle name, Chloe Sean?
Sure.
That's your first name. But, like...
Wait, full first name?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like after her mom. Her mom's name's Shauna. She's Chloe Sean. And she said, yeah, my parents are that vain. Chloe, don't put me on the spot like that. I cannot think of it right now. I'm so sorry. Dude, you didn't know mine either, to be fair. You didn't know mine. I know it's Chloe Sean. Is it D something? D Sumrock, yeah. I don't know what the D stands for. Oh. Dan. Your dad's name, is it Danielle?
Daniela.
Daniela. I ain't shit. Chloe, I really ain't shit. I want you to know that. Yeah, okay, I got it. Awesome.
It's a Daniela.
Yes, I knew the first letter. I could get it from there. Oh my gosh, I'm a bad friend.
That's not true.
Danny.
No. You got 4 names. How you want me to remember all of them?
At least they're not all first names, though.
Oh, yeah,
There's
that's
people out
fair.
there that have, like, all first names.
One of my very good friends growing up, his name is John Michael Cody Williams. And his full name in my phone to this day is John Michael Cody Williams.
My stepdad's name is Sean Grant Andrew.
His last name's just Andrew.
Yeah, see, that's 3 fucking middle names.
Sean
Or first
Well,
names.
Stevens is his last name. Yeah, Sean
Ricky
Grant
Bobby.
Andrews.
Ricky Bobby. Well, if you're not first, you're last. So 3 first names gives you an advantage.
I know that's not the same movie, but I saw somebody. They posted. It's like, you know, people like they keep remaking like Batman movies and doing their version of the Joker. It's like, just do that,
Yeah.
but with Joe Dirt.
No. What?
Yes.
Why?
He deserves to be improved upon. I feel like he does.
Joe Dirte. That was a classic.
Joe Dirte.
Joe Dirt.
That's my dad name.
Starring Joaquin Phoenix.
That movie was awesome.
What, Joe Dirt?
No, well, that was
Joker.
good.
Joker?
Yeah, Joker with Joaquin.
Yeah, like
is amazing.
I heard so many people like disappointed that it wasn't like just this action movie where like Batman's whooping his ass and stuff, and I'm like, it's not about that.
Yeah.
It is not about that.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to spoil something.
Yeah, don't spoil
That
it.
was fun.
But like, man, it's a roller coaster, but it's so good, and it paints him like he was soft before this happened. He was soft.
It was
And-
a really good light onto
Sure.
like a
It
character.
was really sad as well.
Yeah, God, it was sad. Like, if you want to go see a sad movie, go see Joker. Like, if you want to feel something, go watch Joker. Because it was...
Yeah, I felt
Got
kind
some
of better
good
at the end of the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but like,
No, I'm just kidding.
it was really good. But he really did play into that we live in a society thing. Like, the writers for the movie, they really did. And I'm like, wow, we do live in a society, bruh. Like, I was feeling that. And I'm like, damn, we really do.
Like that cog will break you down into something else. You know, if you don't fit into that perfect cog, like sometimes you get a little malformed, and
Yeah.
you know, some people just kind of snap under that pressure. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and like some people just like relax and don't give a fuck if you don't fit in the cog, and like.
I'll go make my own
Just
clock.
learn- yeah, I'll go make my own cog. Fuck it.
Excuse me.
We're making a unit of cogs here.
Unit.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Then there's some people that just want to
Oh,
like.
nice cog noise.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was very good.
Thank you.
Some people just want to like break the fucking machine altogether and become like an anti-cog.
The machine deserves to be broken. Let's be honest here.
Down with the parliament.
Down with the bourgeoisie.
The 5th of November is coming upon us. Grab your cock
Cogs.
mask. Let's go.
Suckers.
Cocksuckers.
Good one. Good
Listen
one.
here, cocksuckers.
Yeah. I know Chloe's watching a Viva la Revolution. No, man. You know, it was brought to my attention. It was Twitter, actually, that brought it to my attention. Like, if you make, like, people talk about, oh, it's, like, impossible. It would break companies. Oh, it would kill small business if people had to get paid $15 an hour. I'm like, bro, that's, at the end of the year, if you work 40 hours a week, that's only, like, $30K. Maybe give or take a few
that's not
thousand.
much more.
That's nothing. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's not even like a figure.
They could definitely balance it out by taking stuff off the top of like big businesses and stuff.
Yeah, tax the fuck out of the 1%. Just tax them. Like,
they don't even get taxed because they operate through tax loopholes. So
yeah.
That's cool.
They have offshore bank accounts and their Cuba summer homes and all that stuff. And I'm just like, dude.
They should definitely just get someone in there to shake things up a bit and try.
Yeah, like
something
damn.
new. It's
like,
not going good.
It's been going bad. They haven't increased the minimum wage in like 15 years. It's been at least 15 or close to it. Yeah. And that's almost my whole life. My mom was making $7.25 when I was a kid. Yeah. Paying for 2 kids. Like, how'd she do that? I don't know. She always found a way, though. That's one thing.
We were fucking kids. Fucking gas was like $1 a gallon.
Yeah. It's like, when I was like really young, it was, but like, y'all, 2008 was hard for my family. Like, the recession was so bad. Gas was like $4 a gallon. Milk was like almost $5. Like,
yeah, dude. My mom lost her job at the factory.
Yeah.
And like, they paid for her to go to school, thankfully. But like, dude, while she was going to school, we were just kind of fucked. Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, my dad, we had a fucking farm, and like, to go and feed the pigs, my dad would go dig through like Kroger dumpsters and out at fucking, I don't know, it was one of the McCartney, I think is what it was, like produce that they had.
Excuse me.
And he'd go like grab produce out of there. Yeah. And like some stuff that he would find, he'd be like,
this is edible.
Yeah, we can still eat this. Like, they just threw this away today. Like, the date on it is today. Like, I'm going to take this home. So he'd bring home like fucking yogurt and stuff. And it's like,
we got to eat it today.
You know, I mean, we got food.
Yeah. Like,
you know?
I remember like eating, like, I mean, I still eat ramen a lot because it's just like a good struggle meal. But like, it was like the one meal I knew how to cook and something we always had because it was so cheap. Or like we always had to this day.
Ramen was like 25 cents.
Ramen.
Yeah. Ramen is 18 cents right now.
Yeah, it's 18 cents.
Yeah.
That's actually something that's went down over the years.
Red beans and rice.
Red beans and rice.
Oh,
we were spaghetti. Yeah, we had tuna mac, but it was like tuna helper. Like, it had the seasoning pack in it. That was the helper with the little hand with the little glove guy.
I still eat the shit. It's good.
I know. To this day, I love tuna helper. I'm all right. I can take or leave spaghetti, but like tuna helper, the way my mom makes it, she throws like Cajun seasoning, like garlic powder, and she puts taco seasoning in her spaghetti actually, and it's really fucking good.
I put cinnamon in mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I told her that, and she was like, all right, go James.
Makes it sweet.
She's like, that's like when I put cocoa powder in my chili. I was like, exactly, same idea. Okay. Yeah, so y'all remember I made chili and I put hot chocolate in it because we didn't have cocoa powder? That's why, because my mom did that shit, and it made it a little sweeter, and it was really good.
I like putting kielbasa in chili though.
Kielbasa? What?
Kielbasa?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
They're delicious.
Kielbasa.
It just changes it up. You run into kielbasa sausage every now and then. It's fucking good.
Man. Abuelita hot cocoa and chili. Hey, see, he knows what's good. Daniel knows what's good. Man, it's so good. I just like, well, I don't know. The reason I can't, it's really hard for me to cook for one person is because of my mom, because we always like had a bunch of people at our house. Like, our house was grab a plate while you're here. It's fine. Like, oh, like if you haven't ate today, you're going to eat with us. Like, we were always taught not to eat in front of people without sharing. Like always make enough for everybody. And she always did, and we always had a ton of kids at our house because she was a cool mom, man. Like she was like the one, like people would be like, hey, I'm scared to talk to my mom about this, but I've been seeing this boy and blah blah blah, and she's like, girl, get on some birth control, like stuff like that. Like, she was just very upfront, like very honest, didn't sugarcoat anything, which is why I barely have a filter nowadays, but like I blame her for that. Not in a bad way, but like she just very much doesn't sugarcoat stuff, and I guess it makes me seem confrontational. But I'm kind of just like, okay, so what's good? Like, what's up? Like, I'm very, I guess, straightforward in that way.
Yeah. It's a thankful thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm grateful for it because I was it didn't really set in until like I was close to the end of high school because I was really shy growing up, believe it or not. Like. Same. Yeah. Oh, you say that like you're not now.
Yeah, I'm not. I just don't like people most of the time.
Yeah.
I feel that.
You got, what was that?
The same thing.
NPC energy. You're not going to talk unless spoken to.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm definitely an NPC character.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Unless I like consider you a friend or something. I'll talk to you.
Yeah, like I'm a hey, I know you don't know me, but where'd you get that dress? It's cute. Or I like your shoes. Where'd you get them? Your hair is so pretty. I like your eyebrows. Like something like that.
I'm like, oh god, he opened the door. He's holding it for me.
Fuck.
Thanks for holding the door. I'm going to my car now.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
I'm like overly kind, but
I appreciate it, but at the same time, it's like.
Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah. I appreciate it, but it's like sometimes I'll do that and I'm like across the fucking store. I'm like, I'm gonna feel bad if I'm just walking casually over there, like, hey, thanks. They're like,
thanks for waiting on me,
like you gotta do at least that little that little jog, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna put in a little extra effort because you're putting in the extra effort.
I think most people are being nice, but there's definitely gotta be some people who are out there just like, yeah, he's gonna appreciate this. I'm gonna feel good about it.
Like they're just fucking getting off on it.
Yeah, just getting off on opening doors. Maybe they do that. They like see me across the store. They see me like run over. Or they see me like running over there, and they're like, "This is gonna be worth it." Yeah.
Oh, fucking had the door open for that guy for so long today.
It's such buildup.
Thank you for
dude, that fucking was the best 12 seconds.
Thank God most places have automatic doors nowadays, because like that happened a lot more when we were like younger, but it happened at like school and stuff too. Like like a lot of like teachers or like kids you didn't know, like it's like, stop holding the door for me, stop.
Oh, dude, I was one of those fucking kids that like I would get stuck holding the door forever.
Yes. Oh my God.
I would feel bad. Like I'd feel bad because I'd see somebody like coming and they'd be like down there, and I just let through like 20 kids, and I'm like. Just gonna stand here.
Slam it on the next kid.
It's fucking like
we gotta pull it up real quick behind you. Like I was the kid that got the door slammed on them.
Oh,
Rip. Rip. Not that I was just terribly bullied, but I was bullied a little bit. But to be fair, I was fucking annoying in high school and middle school. But I mean, we were all kind of annoying when we were kids. We're kids.
Yeah.
I got along with like preps and like anything outsider and like some of the academic kids.
Oh, yeah,
but like anybody that was wearing a camo jacket usually hated me. It was like, oh yeah, that guy's wears eyeliner. He's gonna shoot up that.
He's one of them liberosexuals.
I was the same way, but those guys like me because of my cousins. Because they're my cousins.
Because of your camo jacket. Because you're one of them.
That's all they knew me at middle school as well. Yeah, that helped, I guess. I didn't really care. I just stuck to myself for the most part. I just always had NPC energy.
Yeah. No, you're always like, even if like you're just kind of to yourself, like any interaction anybody has had with you is like so sweet. Like people, and I've not heard anybody say, "Oh yeah, James is kind of an asshole," because they can't, because it'd be a blatant lie. Like you're so soft and kind.
I appreciate people come and talk to me.
Yeah, I know you do.
I don't, as long as they're not just fucking stupid. I don't know what they're talking to me about, I guess.
Yeah,
or like just complaining about something. It's like, please. And I don't mean like complaining about like certain things. I mean like over complaining.
That's well, yeah, we get it. We talked about this 5 minutes ago. Yeah, we already got it. Like that.
I heard you yelled across the store that, you know, or yelled across whatever. Yeah, I saw you post on Facebook. Thanks.
James is shady. Yes, Chloe, some people deserve to be bullied. Some kids deserve to be bullied.
No, that's not true. Well,
no.
Unless it's like, I mean, people just go through like their hormones and whatnot.
Some people go through hard and it doesn't come through as like anxiety, it comes through as rage. And they just want to hit everybody.
I also think that like a lot of people think they're being bullied when kids are just like being fucking kids, you know? Like one time I blew up on one of his cousins actually because like we used to know each other like back when I was super young.
Yeah.
And then we didn't know each other because he moved schools for like probably about 6 years or so. And like I walk into my computer class and Timmy was like, "Hey Chris, you gonna suck another one of them dicks?" And I was like, first of all, I've already tried that and it fucking sucks. I was like, second of all, you got shit you want to say to me, boy? And he was like, he was like, man, I'm just playing with you. I'm not trying to start no fight or nothing. I was like, well, I'll fucking fight you, bro. I was like, I'm sick of these fucking rumors and shit. Because everybody was like, oh, he's fucking gay. And I was like, tried it, didn't like it. Sorry.
That's so funny.
Like,
Yeah, Timmy's
get the fuck off, dude.
Yeah, Timmy's a really nice guy.
Yeah, dude, Timmy was just fucking around with me, and I took it way too serious. And I feel like after that confrontation in 9th grade was why nobody else liked me in fucking high school that wore a fucking camo jacket.
Damn,
like,
he's like, yeah,
that guy's a fucking asshole.
Christoph's crazy.
He's gonna shoot at the fucking school, dude.
Oh my god. Dude.
And I did. I walked around and everybody was like, dude, why are you so mad? And I'm like,
this is just my face.
I got that face, bro. I'm sorry, man.
I'm just thinking.
But like, I'm also like the kids, like, you would say something to me, and I was like one of the first ones to light up, and I was like, oh yeah, hey, what's up, you know?
Like you're just sitting there, you're like
NPC character vibe, you know? Yeah, dude.
I'm like, hey, Christoph. Oh, hey, man.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah.
Can we get to go home and fucking kill myself? Hey, how's it going? Dude, I'm doing great. How are you?
Mood. Fucking mood.
This place
Interactions are
fucking
good.
sucks.
No, I over-interacted. That's why no one liked me. Because, like, I don't know. I remember weird shit about people, and it would make them kind of uncomfortable. They're like, Devin, why do you know that? Like, I remember to this... God, this is... I hope she's not watching. Anyway, I'm not even going to say her name.
Watch it.
There's this girl that I was friends with. Like, we went to the same school from 4th grade until we graduated high school.
Whoa.
And... she was very popular. Like, I thought she was like nice. She was like, everyone thought she was nice. And I mean, she was like a little bratty, but she was a nice enough person. She was a good person. And she could like really sing, always sang national anthem. She was that person at the high school. And I remember to this day, I don't know why I remember this detail about her, but in 4th grade, it was movie day. And she likes Sprite and with her popcorn. And like, I remember being like in high school years and years down the line, and we were having like a classroom party. And like, I think I brought her a drink or something. She was like, Devin, how'd you know I wanted a Sprite? And I was like, I know you like Sprite with your popcorn. And she was like, why do you know that, Devin? And she was so taken aback. I was like, you remember in Miss Curry's class we was watching Shrek or something? And like, and she was like, Devin, why do you know that? And I just, to this day, I still know that about her. That's just a weird detail. But like, I don't know. I was also very emo and like really scrawny and weird in high school, and middle school especially was like, oh man, I really hit a glow up my senior year. Because like, when I tell you I was busted looking in middle school, I was a lot shorter than I am now, but I had the same fucking sized feet. So I had these boats on the end of my legs.
Just go sailing down the river.
And I exclusively wore skinny jeans and Converse, so it looked worse. You know how long your feet look in Converse.
Yeah, dude.
They look like clown
twice
shoes.
as big.
Yeah, and I was wearing clown shoes and like like neon pink and blue zebra print skinny jeans and.
Did you have the fucking studded belt up?
Yes.
Oh god.
It was rainbow. Oh my god, I shared a picture today. It was like I was in middle school. I was in like 8th grade, and my friend Maya, she gave me these pants. She had like hers were like leopard print, and they were like green and yellow or like green and pink, but they were Trip brand, like, you know, like the big pants.
Trip.
Yeah, but they weren't big. They were just the same brand.
Oh, I got you.
And they were skinny jeans, and they were like basically screen printed to be zebra print, so it felt like, you know, that print that's on t-shirts all over my jeans. They felt like wearing leather pants kind of, and it was really strange, but those were my favorite pants, and my mom fucking hated them. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wear these everywhere because she hates them.
Dude, that was me with my one pair of Trip pants I bought.
Yes. If someone was like, hey, you want these size 12 Trip pants? I'd be like, yeah. Are they black? Do they got the chains hanging off? Hell yeah.
Do they cut off on it? Do they zip off into fucking shorts?
Do they zip off into shorts? I don't know. It's very in now. Like, to be like very goth fashion is like come very mainstream, and that makes me so happy. Like, everyone shits on these e-boys and e-girls on like TikTok and Instagram and stuff, but I'm like, no, dude, y'all are changing the fucking fashion game. Y'all are allowed to be as goth or punk as you want. And I support it.
Yeah.
Because I wish I was as brave as them, because they take way more fashion risks. They're wearing like the striped undershirts and like the band tee and
fucking
like the ripped jeans, all these chains, these platform boots, and I'm like, that is who I wanted to be when I was 14, but I was too chicken shit to do it. I was also poor.
It was just
But Huh?
People should just wear what they want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing what I want now.
Dude, I remember being poor and trying to fucking just like that. Dude.
It was so hard.
I took a fucking chain from one of my chain wallets and used it as like a chain to go around.
No, look at this. Look at me right now. This is me poor. This is a necklace.
Yeah, see, that's the shit that I used to do. That's exactly what I used to do before I bought my first pair of trip pants, dude.
I ain't got none. Man, you have to like save.
Yeah, dude.
They're not cheap.
I worked with my dad to buy most of my clothes at the fucking mall.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's hard. Can't go on a Hot Topic and buy shit. A shirt's $20. You kidding me?
Yeah, shit was expensive. I also bought an American Eagle too. That was weird, man.
Like a strange combo, like
dude,
the trip pants, but with an American Eagle jacket, like that type of thing. Yeah.
It was like I still fucking got that jacket, dude. That blue Aeropostale jacket.
I had a gray one, and I wore that with everything.
Dude, the shade of blue on that one was like a royal blue. I was just like,
that's it.
This is my favorite jacket ever.
Yeah.
And I'm never gonna get rid of this thing. And I still have it, dude. I fucking love it so much. I
grew out of my Aeropostale jacket. I have changed so much. I'm telling you, I grew up, but like I grew out. I was very much a string bean up until, God, I wish I could like pull the pictures up. Like I wish you guys could see, and I could put it on screen. Like it's pictures of me in these damn trip pants, and I got these twig legs and these long feet and these like they're like knockoff. This was back when Toms were like really huge.
Shit.
The mummy shoes.
But they weren't real Toms. I got them from Walmart, and you can tell. They're buddies. I had some buddies. Yeah. And people, oh my gosh, I got made fun of for them buddies all the time.
Buddies. What are those?
Oh my gosh.
PTSD.
I'm triggered. Oh my gosh, that sent me back because I was the butt of that what are those joke all the time. And plus, like, to the point, like, the meme died and people are like, oh, your shoes dirty. I'm like, yeah, they're on the ground, dumbass. Like, of course they're gonna get dirty. I was such a sarcastic asshole. I say was, like, I'm not, but, like, it was very unhinged. And, like, to the point, I'm still a smart ass, but, like, my mom would literally pop me in the mouth all the time. Like, can you not say something smart as fuck every time you open your mouth? Like, stop it. And I'm like, I can't. I couldn't stop. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, damn, excuse me. Oh, man.
Did you call them mama shoes?
What?
Mummy shoes.
Mummy shoes.
Mummy shoes because they look like they were wrapped. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I get that. That's
yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, there's... They don't look good on people with big feet. Like,
that's not, I couldn't wear those.
No, like they're a narrow, like small foot type of shoe. And it... I don't know. It
was almost like the next generation's Converse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very much like a hipster type of shoe. Like you,
which of course, like the proceeds went to like Africa or something like.
Yeah,
that.
It went to like giving kids without shoes. Which I'm like, do they get Toms? Or see, that's what had me confused on that. Because like, if I buy, because when I went to prom in like, it was in high school. I think I was like a sophomore or a junior. I was a junior and I went to prom, and I had on some No, it was a dance in 8th grade. I wore some sparkly Toms because that's when it was coming. It was like late middle school, early high school. Bobs. Yeah. Bobs. Instead of Bob, we got Bobs and Buddies.
Bobs and Buddies.
Bees.
Why do those sound like candy bars?
Buddies.
Yeah.
Nutty Buddies.
Buddies.
Like the
Oh yeah.
The little peanut butter guys.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Those are really good. That's like one of my mom's favorite things. Man, those mine were. I don't even think they were Bobs. They were like some other knockoff of it, and they were like glittery. And I wore them with this dress, like a silver thing on the chest. And my feet were like really skinny, and they were like floating above my foot. And I was just thinking, I was like, if I had bought actual Toms, glittery Toms, would I? Would the kid get the glittery shoes too? Like, would they get ones to match, or would they just get them whatever they decide to give them? Like, I didn't know how any of that worked, so I was just like, I don't know if I want to support that. Everybody, it came with a little banner. Everybody pinned it up in their room, and it's just like, it was like big hipster points. Like, it was so big on Tumblr and everything. But now that I look back on it, they're not a really good looking shoe.
They're pretty simple.
They're all right. Yeah. I like a canvas shoe. I mean, but I'm more of like a Vans type of person. I got flat feet.
I like comfort stuff.
Yeah, you a Skechers kind of guy.
Yeah, these Skechers I got really good.
Yeah, they're like a
It's gonna be
slip-on.
that dad wearing fucking Skechers and New Balance.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna shit on New Balance. New Balance look good nowadays. They've been
Yeah,
getting
I
some more
used to
colors.
hate them, but like, man, they've
Stepped it up, man.
Their like comfort has gotten a lot better too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Style and comfort improved.
Yeah.
Skechers puts memory foam in the bottom of all their shoes now.
Oh yeah, that's good shit.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's like walking on pillows.
Yeah. Our pillows are memory foam. You're just a memory foam guy.
It's future.
That's the future.
Yeah. So it doesn't have cotton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Or more like a
And pillows.
James be louder.
What do you eat? I'm loud enough, Chloe.
Eat that fucking mic, bro.
Ain't no fist and a half for you. Just not even a fist. Just
Here, I'll turn myself up.
get in there.
There we go.
That's a lot better.
Oh, okay.
Say something.
Hey, here I am. Again.
There you are. See, that sounds so much better.
Yeah.
You quiet boy.
I'm a fucking toe shoe guy. Live and die.
I like
Toe
that.
shoes? Oh my god, your toe shoes. You
I
are
kill
not
people with my
Christoph
toe
without those
shoes.
toe shoes. Like, I swear.
I love my toe shoes so much. I fucking wore my toe socks today underneath my work shoes, and that was oddly satisfying.
You're like, I miss them.
We love you, Coolie Sue.
Get you some long, you should get you some non-slip toe shoes and wear them to work. I bet they make
Ooh,
them.
dude,
Probably.
have to be.
They're probably already non-slip.
Yeah, aren't they supposed to like grip things? Like you wear them like rock climbing or
I wear
something?
them to the lake and like kayaking and stuff.
Yeah.
They're nice for that. And you can feel the rocks on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's
You can
nice.
feel them, but they don't hurt.
Right.
You don't have to wear socks. So your
Mhm.
socks, you don't have to worry about getting wet.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, because barefoot in the rivers and stuff sucks.
Barefoot and like, no, wet socks.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Can I tell you on my
I'm
worst wet sock experience, dude?
Dude, go for it.
Dude. Okay, so I worked at Bonnaroo this year, and I worked for M&M Parking. Shout out to y'all. It was the best experience. It was awesome.
Eminem has a parking service?
M, not Eminem, like not. Yeah, I'm still angry after 20 years. Yeah, not
Wait.
not Eminem. M, like two separate M's. He's still angry. Anyway, I work for this company. Put us up. We have free showers, like unlimited showers. It wasn't like, oh, I gotta pay $3 to take a shower every day. Like, I had a hot meal every day, a decent campsite. Like, it was good. It was a really good setup. And I was, like, packed and ready for, like, this hot-ass week. It's going to be so hot. It's July. It was, like, June. And it was, like, the middle of summer. I thought it was going to be hot. But I was in Middle Tennessee. And I didn't expect the weather to be so different. It was completely different. And it got so cold. And, like, the first night of my... It was, like, 18-hour shift. Yeah.
Ooh.
I wore like these tennis shoes. They're like sock shoes, like, you know, those. They look like those socks with like the foam bottoms.
Yeah.
Those gray ones I have.
James got those little fox ones.
Yeah, and I wore those little those tennis shoes, and it rained for the first 2 hours, and my socks were soaked. I had 16 more hours left, and I was stepping in mud and puddles and shit. My feet were wet for 18 hours. And I had the worst trench foot the next day. My toes were white. And I woke up and like I got back to the campsite, which, by the way, they had the AC on blast and it was cold outside. So like you could see your breath inside of our tent because it was like a big tent, like a big circus tent with our smaller tents in it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and they gave us cots and stuff. Like we didn't have to sleep on the ground. A lot of people brought like mattresses and stuff, but I slept on a cot outside the tent because we got a tent that was too little. Very ill prepared for this trip. I'm telling you, I didn't measure shit. I was like, yeah, let's get this tent. It's $40. Let's get it. It's fine. And oh my god, it was so bad. Like I had a lot of bad and a lot of good that week, but it was mostly good. And
roller coaster.
Oh my god, second shift wasn't bad. I was more prepared for it. It was just cold as hell, but my feet were dry. And I had to buy boots while I was there. I wasted so much money buying clothes because I didn't pack right. And it's just the only advice I can give to people that are going to a music festival. I know you think you don't need that jacket. And I know you think you don't need that flannel. And I know you think you don't need that more expensive tent. But you do. And you will. And you will regret it if you don't. Because if I go back next year, which, I mean, I plan to. I mean, I'm on the email list. I get the email if I'm available to go. And I'm gonna be. Dude, I'm not bringing a tent. I slept on a cot outside the tent because Jordan's cot was the only one that fit inside the tent, like, and it was crooked, so I couldn't fit another one next to it without completely ripping the tent. So I slept outside in the cold ass AC, just completely covered in blankets, like from head to toe.
Burritoed up.
Yeah, I burritoed up and was still shivering. And oh man,
Too cold thinking about it.
yeah, God, it was awful. And I ended up sleeping outside that week, and it wasn't that bad, honestly. Like, I was just like, well, y'all in y'all little tent, okay, little bitches, okay. But still, at the same time, Jordan said she froze in there anyway, so I was like, well, damn, we might as well not bring a tent at all. I let her keep it. I'm not bringing a tent next year. I'm just packing extra clothes, because if it gets cold, I'll be ready, and if it doesn't, I'll have something to sit on. Like, because
being here has prepared you for cold.
Oh God, yeah. It was definitely colder there, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, I could see my breath in the tent. It felt like walking in a meat locker. But I worked a night shift, so I wouldn't have to be in the fucking cold tent all night. Because it's good. It was good but bad, and I've never been so happy and so sore from... I walked miles. Like, oh my gosh, I should look on my phone and see how many miles I walked. Like, when was that? It was like June. I should look. Oh man, I really want to look now. Y'all should talk about something while I do that.
Hey.
How's your day been going?
Stop,
I took a fat ass nap today, dude.
Yeah, you actually did take a very long nap today.
Yeah, we stayed up till like what, 5 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
Ending that chapter.
Yeah, but D&D was really fun. Oh, hey, Chris.
It was very good. Saint Dankalus.
Welcome to the chat.
Indeed. How are you doing today, buddy?
Yes, it was. Oh yeah, that was a really good session to end or not end it, but pause.
Yeah,
from the Statera campaign. Yeah, and then it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun making characters or finalizing our characters for Ravnica campaign on Wednesday.
Yeah, dude, I'm extremely excited to go around and play this.
And your one shots Thursday.
Yeah,
gotta finish my character for that.
Very excited.
Indeed.
I'll come in and help you go through it.
The realm is doing fabulous. And that is the only proper way to say welcome, Chloe. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Ew.
That's why people put the whale emojis on instead of saying whale. A whale. They put a whale.
Whale.
Yeah.
And they put the little spout of water for the cum, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That is also
I can't find it, but I averaged I can't find the exact day, but that week I averaged like 9,000, 10,000, which is a lot. But even just today,
that's a lot for walking.
If I want to tell you how much I walk as a server, I did 8,000 steps today. And I worked 11 to 6.
Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Yeah, that's how.
The water spout.
Yeah, but it's coming out his ass. In that direction.
No, I mean
that's
how
where wells come.
Yeah, mind your business. Don't cum shame.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Cum shame.
I don't picture two whales like backing up into each other.
I think that's what they do, actually. Or like one goes underneath.
Yeah.
No, actually, two whales will be doing it.
Now it's getting its face jizz on.
That's butt juice.
The butt juice.
Sperm whale.
Isn't it funny that Moby Dick is about a sperm whale? Somebody really thought about that shit.
Can we just talk about it being called a sperm whale?
Yeah, dude.
Could they not think of any other white thing?
It's a white whale. It must be sperm. It even looks like sperm if you look at it from a far enough
sperm
way away.
Of the sea. I've always heard people say, like, yeah, you know why the ocean's so salty, right? Think of how many whales come in that thing.
And a lot of fish.
I heard that joke one time, yeah.
Oh, fish be shitting and farting in the fucking water, and we just be splashing in it like it's okay. I like the ocean.
And feces up in there.
Ain't sperm the sea. It's chicken of the sea. Is this here chicken or is this fish? You remember Jessica Simpson said that shit? She was eating a can of tuna. She's like, is this here chicken or is this fish? It's fish.
It's definitely different.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I don't know. It was like a whole meme. Like back before memes were even memes. That was like a 04 meme.
Man, who needs chicken or tuna when you can have protein from sperm?
Yeah.
Ew.
Got your protein shake right here. Just shake it long enough.
No. No.
The dread betray you.
My dread portrays. I was trying to be cute, and I was like, cut it off, cut it, and I got caught.
That's a good one. I'm gonna have to tell that to Jane one time.
She's gonna laugh. She's gonna. She's gonna laugh that hard laugh she does.
She's gonna do the sea otter.
All 55 gallons.
I got into my first campaign after watching.
Oh, hey, by the
Oh, by
we're
the
Tabaxi.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
dude.
dude,
That's
sweet.
awesome.
Yeah, Tabaxi was what Billy was.
That's what I was. Oh my gosh, isn't it so awesome being a Tabaxi? Isn't it so awesome?
Yeah, she played a Tabaxi bard
I was a bard.
in my campaign.
That's cute.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that makes
awesome,
me so
by the way.
happy. That'd make more sense to be a rogue as a Tabaxi, but I was like, nope, I want to be a cat that sings. Like, that was me.
Khajiit has the way
worked,
if you have
it
the
worked.
coin.
Yeah.
If you're walking along, because
cool.
jellicles are angelicals too.
You found a group pretty fast. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Michael was trying to get me to, he wants me to join his campaign, but I don't know when he's doing it. Like, he's, you know Michael from work.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to get one started. I think him and White are like in collaboration on it, but I don't know where that's going. He hasn't said anything about it since he asked me. I was like, I mean, yeah, I'll do it. I'm not in a campaign anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
You're welcome to guest on ours.
Jellicle time, yeah!
You're welcome to guest on ours
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
DJ always has
Make me a little one-shot character.
a spot open in his campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhett was there last time. And was it
Rhett
time
was
before?
fun to play with. He was
It was the time
awesome.
before last
Yeah,
time.
Rhett's been play. Time before last time. He's coming back for Smash on Saturday.
Yes! Oh my god, really?
cool.
He's visited so much this month.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. He bargains
good
with his
month.
wife to bring her back Hunan
Yeah.
Chinese
I'll bring
food.
you back Chinese. You let
If
me
he
go.
lets you, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not like she lets him, but like, you
Well,
know,
yeah.
you got to be considerate of your partner.
Well,
He's
yeah.
That's sweet of him. He always has like a fat ass bag of Chinese, and I'm like, is that all
Fuck
for
yeah, he
you? He's
does.
like, no, it's from a lady. Like, it's so sweet. No, man, he was fun. He was so fun on our campaign.
Yeah.
He was like one of our first episodes.
First
But
day.
it
It was like, what, third episode or
Yeah,
so?
it's like the third.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it got lost on my laptop though.
Damn, they didn't see that.
No.
Oh,
No,
that was when we
put
had
that one up.
the crash.
Yeah, the crash.
That sucked so bad.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Yeah.
Here we
You've
are.
got
Here we are now.
Michael needs a DM. Play D&D with me. Play D&D with us.
With our new updated stoof.
Yeah,
Stoof.
we got more equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
got-
look
we
all
got-
professional.
Yeah, we got the right software. We
come
got
such
some,
a long way in a year.
dude. Has it been a whole year?
Almost. We started
Almost,
working on
yeah.
the table in November, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like pictures like floating back, like in the memories.
We progressed a lot in like a month or two
Yeah,
as well.
these past couple months have been really big for you guys, like growth wise. Like
We've been grinding hard.
yeah, I'm really proud of you guys. Like it's
Especially
We're
you.
doing our best.
especially like
Making
man,
them
doing my
clips
best
and
as
highlights
well.
and shit.
Yeah.
yeah, you've been like it's been a lot of hard work.
Yeah. It's
And-
fun though. I like it.
Yeah.
Keeps me busy.
All
and
crowdfunded.
occupied.
We grassroots movement out here. We don't need no big studio. We got studio at home. We ain't
Yeah.
got to rent no space. We got our space.
Yeah.
We'll put
But I
bats
would
on the
like
wall.
a small loan of $1 million to help me out. Just like Trump had.
Oh my
That'd be pretty
gosh. You know, one of my favorite bands, Death Cab for Cutie, they made a song mocking him called $1 Million Loan. Yeah, it's actually
A small
really
loan of
funny.
$1 million.
It's just a small loan that I can't even fathom a million things in front of me, much less dollars. Like, how dare you say that's small? The audacity.
Thankfully, we're a
You can
year
live
away
off
from
that.
putting that idiot out, hopefully. But yeah,
What's your guys' favorite class in D&D, and how are things going with you? What's your favorite class?
Mine would be a wizard, and they are going pretty well.
Things are going great for me as well. How are they doing for you? And my favorite class so far has really been a druid. I haven't got to play one yet, but hopefully that'll change soon.
Yeah, I haven't got to play many, so but I just like wizards.
Jane had a really cool druid, but like she was still really working out the kinks with it, and like Willa didn't really get to her potential. But
She didn't
like,
really like it either.
yeah,
Like
and
after it dropped out, she was like, "That's okay. I didn't really enjoy playing it. I didn't get into it." I was like, "Yeah, I see that."
that's fine. It's just like it's finding a character that like you don't have to relate to it, but like finding something that you can lose yourself in a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I had to really work on like at the end of the session, I'd be like, wait, I'm not Billy anymore. Like, hey, y'all, get me something to drink.
You were getting into method acting.
Yeah, I was getting lost in Billy. It was great. But she was fun. And I don't know. It's just like me, but as a cat. But I saw this one. I saw this meme. It was like, first D&D session. Yeah, this character is just really a reflection of me, and it's really important to me. And then it's like, your 17th D&D session. Yeah, I'm a loaf of bread that walks around by using mage hand. That's how I move. That's it. That's just my character. And I'm like,
art.
Fuck it. If the DM allows it, I guess.
Yeah, we can work that in.
Is that you, God? Are you there, God? It's me, Fiona.
A bread paladin.
Bread paladin.
Yep.
Indeed. It's good to have your DM let you enjoy your character.
Does anyone else make a character? Yes.
I feel like that's the whole reason James started his own campaign, was because he had so many good character ideas. And it was like, I'm just going to make my own campaign. Fuck it.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. But it's a lot of work, too.
I loved your little, it was a shop, you're not the shopkeep, it was a lady that ran the stables in, was it in, there was an
Wally?
Yeah. The little voice you did was
Hi,
so
I'm
sweet.
the Wally.
Wally.
No money.
Got Chris fucked up, that's for sure.
Come
here, soldier.
I hate that I wasn't here for that. Like,
That was awesome.
like I saw most of that video. I was just like, oh my god! I watched that whole thing. Yeah, I watched the whole thing because I just had to be caught up for our next session. Like,
Yeah.
I was
It's really good.
so fucking funny. He's
Sadly,
so
the
funny.
audio cuts out, but
Yeah,
it's still good.
it was still good. It was still worth it. It was still worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Was that when we were still on the old cameras, or that's when we got the new ones?
New ones. Oh, that was new ones.
I think.
Yeah, those new ones. When we
Wasn't
moved in here, we started using these.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. We used to be in that cramped space.
yeah. This is a lot better space. Like
Yeah.
I'm really glad we
It's a
decided
lot.
to
It
make the
feels
move
good.
here.
It feels good to be in here.
That's
Yeah.
a much better space.
Yeah, you can actually like soundproof it.
Yeah, and we have room for
And
lights.
move.
Yeah, we
You
got
actually move
professional
behind people
lighting.
and shit.
Yeah, cheap professional lighting. But
Like if I gotta get
It's
up, I don't have to
beautiful.
fucking squeeze.
Yeah, you don't have to
Worry
squeeze
about
past the
pulling
wall.
shit off.
Dude, oh my god, I do not miss that at all.
Same.
just rip the foam off the wall.
Yeah,
And then we moved the couch out of here, so
Yeah, it
now,
is.
like, both sides are cool.
next level in here.
Yeah.
Like this is it.
Yeah, all the couch stuff is collect junk anyways.
Yeah, I was supposed to sit on it and like hang out, but I ended up just sitting at the table like a normal person. So I was like,
Yeah, it's like,
y'all are like,
everyone
where's the
came in here, it's
kitchen?
like, here's this couch. I'm gonna sit in the chair, and I was like, all right, cool.
Guess I'm here now.
Yeah.
It's like, so the couch is like, so just fuck me, huh?
Yeah.
To be fair, that couch did split in two pieces very often. I know y'all hang out on it, but I'm like, I don't know how to sit on that couch. I never learned how to sit on that couch.
That's a nice couch.
I know it's comfy, like if you get in the right corner of it,
It's
but
kind of like two nice chairs.
yeah, it's just two nice chairs pushed together, like with no middle, no second arm.
You have it in your space now. In the living room.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, and I love those two chairs.
the Chris Lounge,
Yeah, it's nice.
Burns Barn,
Burns Barn.
Burns Bodega.
Bodega. I haven't even thought about that one forever. Forgot that was even a word.
Yeah, it's more of like a grocery store type thing. That's like that's a city thing. You
Shit.
go to the bodega, get some sandwiches, get some snacks.
Bodacious bodega.
Bodacious. Bodacious. God, that is the only word I can like associate with body parts. Like oh my God.
Except for moist.
Stop. That's
It
not
also
my.
describes cake.
It's not my favorite word.
What about with cake?
Just say it's not dry.
It's some very moist cake right there.
Yeah. It's hydrated.
Sorry.
Stop, Chris.
That's real moist.
Cake ASMR. I got some frosting in there. We can get real with it.
I don't know. I think Jane ate all of it.
Yeah, which I told her she could have some. Also, fun fact, did y'all know that per tablespoon, cake frosting has less calories than a spoonful of Nutella? Like a tablespoon of frosting and a tablespoon of Nutella. Nutella's the worst one.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And
it's hard to cover up that bitter chocolate.
yeah, and like Nutella was marketed as like this health food for a while. Like, yeah, it's a thing that you can
forgot
put on
about
top
that.
of your. There's like a whole lawsuit.
It's got a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you can put it on your toast and have it with your breakfast and put it on your waffles for your kids on the go. like all that. Yeah, it is not a fucking health food.
Yeah,
You might as well just eat cake frosting with your breakfast. Yeah, they dropped it. They stopped marketing almost completely because of that. Like, they're like, well, now you know what it is. Just get it. Like, just go for it. We got we got you hooked.
We're
you
like,
crackhead eating it on a spoon.
Tastes amazing. Yeah. Just put it in mouth orifice.
Hey, I eat peanut butter.
She said it's gone. Bitch, you ate my frosting. It's okay. I don't care. I eat
peanut butter off the spoon too.
Yeah, I know.
It's just good.
Peanut butter is so fucking delicious.
It's just Nutella peanut butter. It's just so filling.
You're not supposed to fill up with Nutella. Peanut butter has protein. Nutella does not have protein.
It has protein.
And not enough.
It's a good amount. It's made out of a nut. It's a hazelnut protein. Just because
you just like nut.
In there. Hey, nut's good, man.
Nut.
The button, the blue button, nut, dude.
Hey, what do you want to eat?
Nut. Oh my gosh.
Nut-based spreads are amazing. I'm just saying.
You ever had almond butter?
I don't know.
This should be hitting.
Almond butter's pretty good.
Also,
cashew butter? It's gotta be a thing.
That sounds like it would be a thing.
Sounds pretty good.
Shouldn't be a thing. Cashews destroy the rainforest.
Y'all know cashews grow out the tops of apples. Dead ass.
What?
So much nut talk. Yeah, we talking nuts. Yeah, there's my favorite candy bar now. It's called a Kinder Bueno. And
dude, Kinder Buenos.
Fucking next level. Like, if you like Kit Kats, think of a Kit Kat with creamy filling. But no, the wrapper says delicious chocolate wafer with creamy nut filling. And that's the reason I picked it up. I was like, creamy nut sounds hilarious and also delicious. I'm going to get it.
It's getting pretty nutty.
Yes.
I don't know why, but like anytime somebody says nutty, I'm automatically just go to the Nutty Professor, dude.
Yeah.
You guys remember that old movie?
Yeah. Wasn't that Eddie Murphy in that?
Eddie Murphy,
dude.
Eddie Murphy was fucking lit when we were kids, dude.
He's a legend.
I feel like he hasn't done much recently,
No.
but man,
That
dude was a legend.
He secured his bag and just disappeared. Like, has he done?
You ready, Mark?
Yeah, she was with me. Chloe can coincide that I was like, ooh, creamy nut. But no, Eddie Murphy, like, I'm trying to think. I worry if he's done something to get canceled or something and I just didn't hear about it. Like, there's so many people getting canceled.
He's probably just floating.
Yeah, he just doing his thing. He's just Eddie Murphy in out there.
Johnny Depp's doing the remake of whatchamacallit.
Johnny Depp doing the remake of what?
He's doing the remake of Dr. Dolittle.
That wasn't that wasn't Johnny Depp.
What?
Was that Johnny Depp?
No, dude, that was...
No.
Is it not Johnny Depp?
No. Oh, is it Hugh Jackman? No, it's not
Dr.
Hugh Jackman.
Dolittle?
No. They're remaking
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. They're making Dr. Dolittle, but it's like I guess the original story that's not so Eddie Murphy and like cheesy. Yeah. It's really more so like Alice in Wonderland type.
Wait, so
shit.
There's an original story, like from a book or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, not Johnny Depp. I think of it
Johnny Downey Jr.
Yeah, I think of it because in the trailer they show him with the top.
The Mad Hatter thing. Yeah,
he looks like the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, is that Johnny?
Is this a prequel? Like, what is this? Johnny Depp's a trip, man.
Yeah.
He done been through some shit. Like the past year. Like there was
he's played like 1,000 different roles.
Yeah, well he's a really good actor.
He also like went deep into that fucking coke? And then he ended up like selling off a bunch of his like houses and stuff and estates, and man, that dude hit a spot.
I can't. Look at the chat. You talking to me? What's in the chat?
I want to rant about companies who don't include fucking batteries in their shit.
Go for it.
And
like, these lights are great and all, but still.
Yes, it's like, here's this product, it works off batteries, but we're gonna put in the tiniest print ever that it does not include batteries. So when it gets here, I don't expect to have to have batteries in it, and then I gotta go get freaking batteries. Like, there should be giant ass print that's like, warning, does not include batteries, or you can just put $2 worth of batteries in the packaging.
It's not even $2. A pack of batteries is $2.
Yeah, it only takes two. I only need two. That's
just
all.
2 double A's.
Thank you, those people out there including batteries in your stuff. It's like selling half a product. Here's this product that doesn't work without another product.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
No, it's like you get like a really awesome toy for Christmas and your mom forgets to get fucking batteries.
Yeah.
That's how that felt with the lights.
Quick, get the batteries to the remote.
And all the stores are closed, so you can't play with it till tomorrow. Like, it sucks. I've had that happen before.
It's okay.
I had this one. Well, it wasn't me. It was my cousin Lizzie. She had this one toy that, okay, there were Barbie girls and there were Bratz doll girls. And I was a Bratz doll girl. And they had Bratz. They had like Bratz like teen ones, and they had like adult Bratz that were like really fashion forward and everything, and like fully shaped how I dress now. But also, they had Bratz babies for some reason, and it was like the baby version of all the adult ones, and they had big ass heads, which all of them had big heads and like really big eyes. But these were like these cute little babies. They're basically like troll dolls, but with plastic hair.
Yeah.
And like they were so precious. And there was this one that it came with like a little speaker thing, and she was holding a mic, and it played one song, and I was obsessed with that thing, and I would just sit there and I would just watch it because it kind of danced, and it was like Bratz babies, baby bottle with bling, doing all fashion things.
It's
so
the group
cute.
dance.
It was what?
It's
the baby
It's
Groot.
the baby Groot dance.
The baby Groot. Yeah, it was like this, and it couldn't really do much else because it was just like it was a toy. Yeah, and he
That's all it
really
needs to do.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's just like, I remember when she first got it, because we had Christmas together, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, we got to play with that right now. Like, and there weren't any batteries. It was just that heartbreak of like having to wait. Like as a child, waiting is the hardest thing to do. And it hurted. It hurt.
For like most of our parents, they didn't have to experience that on Christmas because like
Their toys didn't have batteries.
yeah, most of their toys didn't have batteries.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we played with wooden trains. Like,
Here you go, buddy. I got you some breakfast.
your gift is living here.
Yeah. Here's 3 pairs of socks.
You want some allowance? I allow you to live here. My cousin Tinsley, she's 8.
The
She's
food
talking.
on your table.
Yeah. Tinsley is 8. That's my cousin. She's talking about she wants an allowance, and like she's supposed to do chores every week, and I think they give her like $5 or something. Which, you know, to an 8-year-old, they're like, hey, I can get some candy with that. I'm balling.
Right, let's go.
And this girl will not do her dang chores, and I'm like, honestly, I get it, because $5 to do all this work, I'm like, that feels like me working for $3 to do all this work. So like I do that and I complain about it. So I'm just like, you know what, Tinsley, you all right, you get it. You're gonna cope with this way better as an adult.
Right.
No,
You're gonna get it.
If I did that, my parents would, do you want to live here?
Yeah, right, exactly. I didn't get an allowance because we didn't have any. Like most of my childhood was during the recession. We were broke as hell.
Hey, mow the yard. Or what?
Cause I said so.
What'd you say?
Yeah, exactly.
But I want some money to do it. No. Money
Nah.
is food, and it's light. That you see this?
God.
PTSD that.
Yes.
Or if I like to leave the light on in a room that I walk out of if I'm not in, and then they see it, just like, don't leave that on. You're not even in there. That's unoccupied space. You see this? I pay for this.
I was gone for like 5 seconds.
I just had to go to the bathroom.
I was just in the bathroom. Just grabbing a snack.
Yeah.
Stop. My favorite was stop running in and out that door and trying to air condition the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
And you're trying to cool off outside.
Yeah.
Same thing with closets. Shut your closet door. I ain't trying to cool a room we don't use.
What? That was a thing?
I still do it here. I close my closet.
I always had like sliding door closets, so I never had that problem.
Ours are closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones here are closed doors.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I leave ours open sometimes, though.
I close it.
It's
so
cold as
it's not a
shit all the
habit.
time in this house. Like,
Yes, it is.
you
It's beautiful.
hairy assholes.
Just get a sweater
Oh, I'm in a sweater right now. You see? Sweater weather.
That's
oh my
all
God,
you need.
sweater weather.
or fuzzy blanket.
I have so many fuzzy blankets.
It's easier to get warm than it is to get
All
unhot.
the time. Yo, they made a big mistake putting a TV in our job. They made a big mistake. The last, like, not the.
They're fucking watching the SpongeBob, dude.
Yes, for 2 hours I was watching SpongeBob. I was so deep. See, she gets it. Jane gets it. It's so cold. Like we invested in like socks and sweatpants to like insulate our little feet, and we're still freezing. Oh, but dude, they made a mistake putting a TV in our job because I watched SpongeBob for 2 hours and they're playing the classics. Like, I'm talking about like Jelly Spotters, like, hi, Kevin, do you want it to hurt? Talking about like, I'm ugly and I'm proud. Oh, that's what he calls it. Like, all of it. I was quoting the whole thing. And then Jake, I was like, yo, Jake, am I a jelly spotter now? Like, you would just smile. And if y'all don't know Jake, he's one of our bosses, managers, things. And he is basically SpongeBob as a human being. And he's very joyful. He's like SpongeBob, but with pizza. And he really loves pizza. And he's really good at making pizza. And he's really good at his job. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like...
And he loves his job.
He loves his job, like, just genuinely. And he can quote any moment of SpongeBob. Like, every little line. It's so funny. Like, I can make the most obscure fucking SpongeBob
he watches
reference.
it with his kids and stuff, too.
Yeah. And I'm just like, man...
It's constantly in his feed.
Yeah.
And he's also super down with it
he said as a kid, that was his favorite. Like,
yeah.
Dude, Jake's cool. I like Jake.
Yeah.
I should get him on sometime. Have him talk.
Maybe when we don't work there.
Maybe we don't work there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't work there. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay, remember when we used to... We won't go into details.
My thing about SpongeBob was like, I remember being a kid and it like first came out and you had to like rip my pants episode and stuff. And I was like, dude, this show is the best show on existence. Yeah. And I was so mad because they came out with new episodes on Sunday. I had to go to church on Sunday.
No!
And I was like, I want to stay home and watch SpongeBob. And my dad was like, well, you're going to church.
He's like, this is my church, Dad. You don't get it. This is my church.
I got to go catch sea bears, Dad. Draw circles in the
The goal is to not get caught by a sea bear.
I'm gonna catch a fucking sea bear. I watch Supernatural.
It's like, oh, you didn't draw a circle. That's more of an oval. Definitely don't limp away. He hates that. Yeah. Don't crawl away. He also hates that. Man, SpongeBob really got mauled. Not SpongeBob, Squidward.
Yeah, dude, Squidward
got jacked by a sea bear.
Or like I think my favorite episode was the it was the fucking episode where they were blowing the bubbles, man. Do you guys remember that? And bring it around town. Yeah. Yes, dude. Now stop. Do it like this.
Double take 3 times. One, two, three. Now pelvic thrust. Woo! Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Bring it around town.
Yeah,
See, Jake could quote that whole scene, the entire thing, and even the little like
SpongeBob God.
When you do this, that, this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and then he could probably blow the bubble out of nowhere because he's just magic.
I like the Dirty Dan episode a lot.
Yeah.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Oh, I'm Dirty Dan.
You calling Pinhead?
Yeah, or the Sandcastle episode's good too.
Or the Alaskan bullworm.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's big. And it's pink. And it's hairy.
Yo, so much fucking adult humor went over our heads. That was an allegory for a dick. It fully was.
Dude,
That was a dick.
The Alaskan bullworm.
They gotta entertain parents too.
Yeah, like I was watching SpongeBob today and was so genuinely entertained. I was like, wow, I've gotta like go buy the DVDs for this or something. Like seasons 1 through 5, gold. Actually, it may have been up to like season like 7 or so that like it started to be really good, and then it kind of after like the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, like the first one, that's like the end of that era.
Like dropped, yeah.
It's like the official end of that era because one of the main creative directors like stepped down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I went downhill after that, and the humor got really weird.
Yeah,
I've heard it's gotten really good again though.
Yeah, I've heard some like there's some more dark humor leaking back into it. Yeah. But today, like I watched him, like it was the one where he got his driving license and he shouldn't have. Like Mrs. Puff was like, "You passed, get the hell out of my school," basically. And he like they show up at her house and
that's the whole show.
They've got a cake and they're like, "Oh, we got him this boat," and she's like, "Oh fuck, he got a boat," and she tries to steal the boat back from him, and like Okay, this was just her her horror nightmare that she was dreaming of. Like, oh my god, what have I done? I gave him his license, and like SpongeBob just driving around, running into people, la 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 la, and people are just flying around. Oh, my leg! Oh.
Wait, you're talking about the one where he lands in the cop car? It's like.
No.
Or is that a different one?
No, that's a different one.
Earlier episodes, yeah.
Okay.
And they fucking. There's just this scene that broke me today. It was so funny to me where he's like, they're like, yay, happy birthday, and there's like a birthday party happening, and then SpongeBob, you don't see the people getting run over, but you see the car just bouncing. He's like, as he's running over all these people in my leg, and I was like, damn, that's dark. You just broke someone's legs for their birthday. My leg.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
The fucking Mr.
chocolate.
Glass, dude.
Oh my god. That guy is he's almost as prolific as like my leg. Like I don't even know that guy's name though. Like Chocolate. Or it took us 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days!
Yeah. My cabbages.
My cabbages!
I'd love to find like a set of Scooby-Doo's somewhere. With all the
Scooby-Doo?
seasons. Yeah. They don't have it on Netflix, Hulu, or anything. You gotta have like Cartoon Network.
It's probably it's probably like heavily licensed.
VRV.
Verve.
Verve. They have it on Verve.
Verve.
They also
What
have
is
a puppet
Verve?
named Scooby-Doo.
Skirby-Derp. Skirby-Derp.
Skirby-Doo.
Oh, meme!
That was such a good meme with the fucking Goosebump books.
Yes. Or my Gerspurps.
Gerspurps.
I like the recent Shaggy power-up meme.
Like Parrish, man.
Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Yeah, it's
Ultra Instinct!
That's fucking ballin'. Dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Or the one like, it was like what is that man's name? Is his name Matt, the guy that played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo
Oh, the dude
movies.
that played him in
the live action
the old
ones.
2000 movies?
I want to say Jason Mewes, but that's Jay and Silent
that's
Bob.
Jay,
Yeah. His name's like he's like Jason Mewes though. Like they're very similar type of actor, like character type.
Just gonna fucking.
Yeah, his name's Matt something. I think I can't remember his name, and it's not DeLong because that's a guy from Blink-182. I don't know his name.
Is it Matt Damon?
Not Matt Damon.
Just kidding.
Ew.
Hey, wait, what do you have against Matt Damon? He's pretty good in The Martian. You seen The Martian?
I haven't seen it. I worked at a movie theater when it came out, and I was working, so I didn't get to see it.
Pretty good.
Yeah. It was one of those
Pretty
that's
good.
like I didn't really care to see because I don't know. I just
about cultivating Mars.
Matthew Lillard, yeah.
That was it.
And it's like this interview of him. He's in a Shaggy costume, like he's in his green shirt, and people would just change the fucking like subtitles completely. You're
I think I
like,
know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that.
gosh, I'm gonna have to find one. But he's just like,
And he like.
it's like, and that's when I created Earth, like something like that.
He was the only one to challenge my power, and so we did it. We fought.
Yeah, like
He said that he was the strongest, and so we fought.
my favorite is just like. There's this one thing. People that can do Shaggy's voice perfectly are my favorite thing. That's one impression I wish I could do really badly because I can barely do it. And there's this one. It's a song by Drake, and he's like, she said, "Do you love me?" I tell her only partly. I only love my dog and my pasta. I'm sorry. It's Shaggy, and that is the funniest shit. And that happened like maybe a year before like Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Like he's a recurring name. I think Matthew Lillard feeds into that a little bit. He might be the one making him. He's like, I have to make Shaggy relevant again.
Oh, dude, this is it right here.
Yeah, that right there is a little green shirt.
The only time I felt evenly matched is when I stole Bobby Hill's purse. The fact that I didn't know him increased his power tenfold. Which goes back to I fucking heard you cackling up front. Now I looked at Jake and I was like, I expect Devan to come back here at any moment now. Because like it was dead quiet in the store, and Jake and I, he was whistling the King of the Hill intro. The dun 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 dun. You know, and like it took me a second. I was like, did I fucking know that? And I was like, are you fucking whistling King of the Hill right now? And he started laughing. He was like, yeah, man. And I was like, that's my purse. I don't know you.
I heard that. I'm at the register. And he's like back by like, you're back by like the prep table.
Yeah.
And he's just like, which I'm so bad at measuring distance like in my brain. That's like 20 feet at least. I mean,
Yeah, 20, 30
It's like 20 or 30 feet. 20, 30 feet away. Dead quiet in the store. That's my purse. I don't know you. And you came up front, and I was like, was that you? And you were like, yeah. I was like, dang it, Bobby. It was so funny.
This shit was great.
Yeah, that was so great. Oh my gosh.
And Jake's like a fucking professional whistler.
Yeah, he's really
Like
good.
if that dude entered a competition with a few years, he could probably be first,
he
man.
practiced a lot, yeah.
Like right now, he could be a solid like third place though.
Yeah. Which, hey,
He really could be.
Yeah.
you can't even place, dude.
I whistled
Hell
through my
no,
teeth.
dude, I couldn't come close.
What?
I whistled through my teeth, so
What do you
doesn't
mean?
even count. It's like through my teeth. Yeah.
That's not a whistle.
I know.
You can't whistle.
I can't properly whistle. It still sounds like a whistle though.
Barely. You do it at the dogs.
I don't want to eat the mic.
You do it at the dogs.
It's like a really high pitched whistle.
Yeah. The dog's gun, it works.
Dude, I remember my fucking dad's whistle, man. Like that man had like that ranch whistle, you know, like you put your fucking and then you blow shit up, man. Like, man, he had
I've never been able to do that.
Oh, dude. Like, we were in
I can't do it.
big, like, not like trailer park. What is it? Like the RVs?
Yeah.
In like a big RV community over in North Carolina. And like ours was at the very front of the lot. And there was a pond like back here. And then like if you went across the road, there was the ocean. And so like my parents didn't want to go to the ocean that day. So like my brother and I, we go back out here to this pond. And we're like chilling out by this pond, catching some frogs and shit. And at supper time, dude, we could hear my dad whistling all the way across the fucking lot on the other corner with this loud ass whistle.
Damn.
To come home for dinner, yeah.
You're like, well, he's herding the cattle. Let's go.
Yeah, basically, man. Like, oh, time to eat.
Yeah, dude.
You know, or like, that was like the same thing when we were at the house, man. Like, we had that big fucking couple acres back in the back, and then like another pasture back there was the neighbors, but we still went over there and shot birds anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he just like walk onto the back porch and just fucking let loose that just loud ass whistle. And it was like, oh, time to go home.
See, I was more of like hey, the street lights are coming on. My mom's going to kick my ass if I don't get home. Like, that was my whistle.
I just never left home. So.
Like, I'm going to stay in here
I
and
still
play.
don't leave home. I just have to go to work.
Just stay in and play WoW, you know, just chilling.
Yeah.
Make fucking YouTube clips all day.
That's me now, yeah. Wow to YouTube, what do you know?
Yeah. Wow.
Your only YouTube videos when you were like younger, it's just like you eating popcorn and like you flipping your Justin Bieber hair. Those videos are unlisted,
hair,
but like I've seen them.
Hopefully the internet doesn't discover them.
No, they're not listed.
But if they do, it's okay.
No, I showed them to
accept
Jordan, and she watched you eat popcorn for 2 minutes. It was great. She was like, Devin, why? Why did he do this?
Hey, it's actually pretty funny.
Why did you do that?
It's pretty funny.
He had like those little effects on his face,
I was
so
just
his
sorting
mouth was
myself
like
eating
really
popcorn.
big, and his eyes were really small, and he's just like,
Your sister sent that one today of our kids.
oh, my
That
niece.
was hilarious. That shit was great.
No, it was really funny. I think it was great. It's just like,
She had like the llama one, you know, with the big mouth.
Oh
She
yeah.
was like, give me a kiss.
it like,
Dude,
She
yeah, that
llama
one was
mouthed it to
great.
her.
The
was so
fucking
funny.
the Charlie one.
Yeah, her baby's head.
my
Yeah.
baby.
Then the caption was also great.
And I was like, well, who let her have a child? Who let this woman have a child? No, she was like, she's. A lot of people think when you have kids that you're just gonna like, oh, have this big personality change, and I'm not me anymore. I'm a mother. No, Charlie's just fucking Charlie with a kid now. Like,
Right.
it's just, I'm
That's what
like,
it should be, man.
yeah, now a kid has to like ride along for her fuckery. She's really funny. Like, oh man, I fucking love my sister.
I'm
like,
sorry for all the weird shit my mom does.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be like that than be like, hey man, sorry my mom yells a lot.
Like, hey, Auntie Dev, what's wrong with mom? I'm like, hey, sometimes she just be talking to herself, man. Like, let her make her noises. She's fine. She's not like actually crazy. She's just like, we'll walk around the house making weird noises. Kind of crazy.
Same.
Which I relate.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a very loud family. Like, we're not a quiet family.
Ciao.
No, that's what
Sound
was weird
effects
to
are
me about visiting your grandparents, because y'all are really quiet. Like,
They're quiet.
everybody's really. I keep touching these. They're cute. I have to touch them. Anyway, your family was so quiet, and I just feel like every time I opened my mouth, I was yelling, and I wasn't. It was like, Like, so where are you from? I'm from Humboldt. Like, I didn't even mean to be that loud.
Well, you just speak loud.
Yeah,
Your voice carries.
Yeah, it does. I can't
pronounce.
I can't whisper for shit.
Pronunciated, whatever.
We say it with our chest.
Yeah, say it with your chest. Yeah, I say that all the time. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, say it with your chest.
Yeah, I love it.
Gotta mean it.
Yeah, you gotta mean it. Don't be saying stuff and not mean it.
For real. I feel like when I don't say it with my chest, nobody hears me.
Yeah.
So it's like... But I say it with my chest, everybody gonna hear me in this fucking house.
It's like, No, my favorite thing is like, you guys will be in here, especially when y'all are like playing Smash and stuff, and it's like I can tell when you're losing. You're just like, no, fuck, and I can hear it, and it's not even like that. It's like annoying or like disruptive or something. I'm just like, damn, they're beating his ass in there. Like it's a very good indicator of how things are going in here.
That's like every race of Mario
My mood. Yeah, dude.
Except that one.
Gets hit with a red shell.
Yeah, now that's like Mario Kart. That's every race.
Dude.
For real, dude.
Mario Kart 8, it terrifies me.
It's so much fun.
Because I played Mario Kart Wii, which was very like kid-friendly, very like simple tracks.
This is anxiety.
Very relaxed. Yes, that shit is tight. If you don't know how to drift in this, you're fucked.
Yeah. Everyone's really good now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, James was
getting the hang of it.
Mm-hmm.
James was chewing on my ass the other day because he was like, I just want to let you know, man, you're getting metagamed on. Like, you need to figure out a good build and stuff. I was like, man, yeah, I know, I'm trying to find my own. He was like, don't do that. Just go to the internet and find what's good and use it. And I was like,
there's professional.
I don't believe in that.
There's professional Mario Kart players out there who have done the work for you, brother.
You can go your own way.
Go your own way.
But you'll be in last place.
Last place. But yeah, and so like I looked it up and I found this Reddit thread and I was like reading through the Reddit thread. The best comment I read was like, use this and this and this, because Mario Kart's not actually about racing. It's about who can hold the R button in the best places and wiggle the analog stick. And I was like, you know what? You kind of right though.
Yeah. that's
the drift boost is so good.
Yeah, like literally you're expecting to drift as much of the track as possible.
Gotta get that purple.
That's all it's about.
Perp.
That perp.
The perp drift.
Perp drift.
That's all about.
I know I'll have to practice, man, because like I do not know those maps at all.
The only map I've seen that like the worst map that terrifies me is that one that's like that really tight like figure 8. Like, oh my god. Wait, I can make a figure. Wait. How do you do that? Like that? Yeah. A little figure 8. Yeah, or like that. Yeah, it's like this figure 8 track. Wait, did y'all ever watch fucking Misadventures of Flapjack? And there's like that weird episode, like they're in the west side of the ocean, and there's just this guy floating by on a raft. He goes, West! and I'm like, I mean, that's kind of what it's like, you know? That's very accurate. Every town has like, it's either a west side or like a south side. That it's like the bad part of town. There were literal tracks in my hometown, and they called it The Crossing.
Yeah, dude. One of my teachers was from there, and she talked about that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, no. If people were, like, talking shit about you or, like, talking about your parents, like, that's why your mama's been on the crossing all weekend. Like, oh, my God, that was the worst roast. And, like, no, she wasn't. My mom don't go to the crossing. Like, it was just, like, the worst place. Considered the worst place, and it really wasn't. It was actually where, like, across the tracks was where one of the only, like, Black History museums, like, in our town was. Like, we had a tiny Black History museum, but it was really cool stuff. And I was like, damn, people aren't even gonna come here because they're like, oh, the one thing that bothered me the most about people talking about Humboldt is like, oh, I'm gonna get shot, and I'm like, dude, chill out with that. Like, people don't really get, like, it happens, but it's always in Milan. Like, and they think, oh, the people were from Humboldt, so yeah, Milan's the shooting place for some reason. But like, I just think it's so weird. Like, there's a lot of these people, especially people that go to school in Gibson County, and a lot of it is like underlying racism because we live in the South. And they're just like, oh, I don't want to go to Humboldt because I worked at the movie theater. And my friend, Mary, worked there as well. And she went to school at Gibson County High School. And I went to Humboldt High School. And she was like, oh, yeah, I invited my friend to come see a movie with us tonight. But she wouldn't come because her mom won't let her go to Humboldt because she's scared she's going to get shot. And that would happen all the time. And I'm just like, Mary, tell them white folks that is not true. We have one of the cleanest theaters in the region. And we did. And we had like all digital stuff. Like it was like high quality film. It's just the building was smaller, and it was downtown, which wasn't even like the bad part of town. And I'm just like, dude, I was so sick of that stigma, and it's still there. So much of it is still there. And it's not fair for the people of Humboldt to suffer just because of rumors.
People should just be nice and love each other.
Yeah. It's been doing better, though. They got a coffee shop down there now. It's really nice.
Well, that's like how Jackson's malls went down. Like quite a bit over the past few
Old
years.
Hickory.
Everybody's like, oh, dude, nobody go to Jackson. Like, there's been a lot of bad things going down in Jackson. You know, like, nobody fucking goes there anymore.
The internet kills malls, too.
Yeah, that's
as
true.
well.
I've been going to Old Hickory since I was a freaking teenager. Like,
we always went there for a discount.
Excuse me.
Discount store clothes for school.
Finna go to Rainbows. I'm finna go to Aeropostale. I still go to Aeropostale to this day. Like, I got a really cute shirt, 2 cute shirts from Aeropostale for cheap, because I always hit the clearance rack, like in the back corner.
Yeah, sometimes they have good deals.
And I found like a yellow t-shirt that had like an old-timey cell phone on it.
Yeah.
And I found like a really pale blue t-shirt that said, please leave a message on it in this it's in Golden Girls font, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and it's like the letters are raised and they're velvet. It's really cool. $4.
Just go to Goodwill.
That's what I do. I have a problem. I haven't Goodwilled in like months. I've been trying to stop.
Do it.
Yeah. I have a problem. No, and it's that first Saturday that always gets me. I'm like, oh, everything's half off. I have to revamp my entire wardrobe. I have to.
Yeah, Jane was talking about, oh, I have to work on that day. And I was like, you don't have to work in the morning. And she was like, you're right. And I was like, but you still don't need to go. Yeah, no. Except to get that wedding dress.
Yeah.
She's got to get a dress for Ariel's wedding.
Yeah. That should be it. That's a really great place to get formal dresses. A lot of people sleep on it because they're like, oh, I'm not wearing something that someone else has worn. Y'all got to stop being so stuck up. Because
wash it.
Just dead ass. Just wash it. Because my prom dress, my freshman year that I went with like a boy I dated that was a junior, it was this really cute, like, it's like a black dress, and it kind of had like a little like scoop neck and a little spaghetti strap. And I was fucking killing it in that dress. Girl, where'd you get that dress? Goodwill. Yeah. And I looked really good. Better than those girls that spent like $100 to $500 on a dress they're gonna wear one night.
And those people don't realize it, but people wear those in the changing room. It's like the same concept. You're gonna wash it anyway.
Yeah, dude, that's so true.
Or like factories. Like factories are gross. Like there's rats and shit running around there most likely in their warehouses.
Yeah, there's probably like
that's gross.
At least a 10% chance that you have a piece of rat.
It's
shit
probably cleaner at Goodwill. They probably wash the clothes before they hang them.
They do wash the clothes before they hang them up at Goodwill.
It's probably a lot.
They got a whole department for that shit. That's what's in the back of it. Yeah. They're washing clothes. That's why all the clothes smell the same. Because they've been washed.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not just like the snazziest dresser, but like I dress stylishly for cheap.
I dress comfortably.
You're a sweatpants and tee kind of guy. Like if you don't have to wear jeans, you're just like, yes.
Yeah.
Anything to not wear jeans.
Yeah, they're okay. They're just so heavy.
Get jeggings. Just get you some jeggings.
Jeans are hotter than jogging pants, dude.
Yeah, jeans are hot. It's hot as well. And they're not very comfy.
I don't know.
Some jeans are comfy,
they don't make jeans comfy for men. I need to lobby. Somebody needs to lobby for men to get softer jeans because we have y'all get the fucking pockets. So let me backtrack that a bit. I'm a backtrack.
I'll lobby for women to get pockets if you lobby for us to have soft pants.
Yes.
Well, Joe Rogan sponsors a jean company that makes jeans like jogging pants.
Yeah. Yeah, that needs to be commonplace.
Yeah, they're expensive.
That does not. You should be able to buy those in Walmart for $15.
That's what I'm saying. They're like $60.
That's bullshit.
Fuck that, dude. I paid that for my trip pants.
All right, dude. It's so hard for me to find pants because I'm so tall. Like I was looking online, and I have to get
dude pants.
Extra long. Dude, they don't have the hip room for me.
But
they don't.
You get pockets.
I have dude pants, but it's like in order for them to fit me in the hips, I have to get a bigger waist size, and then the waist is too big, and then if I get a lower waist size for it to fit my waist, the hips are too tight, and I get like a camel toe, and I'm just not dealing with that. Like,
that's fair.
Also, women's clothes, stop putting fake pockets on stuff. I mean it.
Yeah, that's
stop
stupid.
It.
Why you guys just have pockets?
We don't.
It'd be a lot easier.
They're like, oh, women don't make money anyway. Let's just not give them pockets.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Be a lot cooler if you did. Dude, I cannot. I know that's a very like tired subject, like women's clothing not having pockets, but at the same time, like
it's still hasn't happened.
It's still a fucking issue though.
Yeah. I get it if you get jeggings because leggings don't have pockets and you know what you're signing up for, but just regular jeans, you just sew in the pocket shut.
It's because you guys carry everything in your purse.
No, it's the purse companies are taking the pockets out of jeans to sell us more purses.
Yeah, but most of the women I know don't like purses.
Or they give you small front pockets.
Yeah,
them little half
hate
pockets
purses.
that you can't even put your phone in.
Yeah, most of them just carry like a wallet or satchels.
Yeah, when I got my first pair of men's cargo pants back in high school, it changed my fucking life. Because I was still a trainer for the football team, and I had to hold people's shit all the time. They're like, hey, hold my phone charger, hold this, hold that, because they didn't want to leave their stuff in the locker room because people would steal all the time.
Yeah.
And I just had all this stuff, and I kept having to carry a backpack, and I was just like, damn, this isn't it. Like this, I have to like run onto the field. I don't want this backpack on my back. I got some cargo pants, and I had like 6 pockets, and like 2 deep ass ones up top, the 2 big ones on the sides. The back pockets were big as hell. I had a zipper pocket on one leg. Like, oh my gosh, those were the best pants, and I felt so betrayed by the women's fashion industry because I was like, so this is what men have had. I know, like, our cargo pants are like obviously for some reason fashionably frowned upon, even though they are extremely functional. They're extremely functional, and I stand behind them. I have my green cargo pants that I bought recently. Too big in the waist. Besides the point. I've just like, I loved those pants, and I had like 4 phone chargers, 6 phones, and a candy bar up in the thing, and I still had room, and I was just like, man, these
I got more I can shove in here.
These are men's shorts that I have on. My whole hand and my wrist can go in there, and it's unheard of to me. It's completely unheard of. It's not fair. I'm salty. I know it's a tired subject, but I'm still salty.
Like
Fix it, and I'll stop talking about
I
it.
like being able to carry stuff. It's nice.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's very
Keys,
convenient.
wallet, phone.
You know, when I bought you those shorts for your little basket, I made sure those shorts had pockets.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, because I was like,
I like pockets.
I hate putting on like pajama bottoms or like shorts and realizing no
Here, let me put my phone
Yo,
in my mouth
dude.
and lock it.
That's like fucking Walmart, man. Like, I bought some from Walmart that have nice, like, Black Panther, some over Batman, and then like another, I think it was like Rugrats or like Nickelodeon. No fucking pockets. I was like, dude, I'm gonna get rid of these. Like,
Yeah, they said
I
functional
can't fucking do
pockets.
it.
That was a feature. Like,
Anything you can't carry anything with you.
And then Jane wanted to give me shit because I wore a pair of them yesterday. I think I wore my Black Panther ones, and I was like, I'm not about to go without pockets. So I took a pair of fucking basketball shorts and put them over over the pants.
stop. Was that when y'all were walking the dogs? Did you walk the dogs like
Nah, I
that?
didn't walk the dogs like that. Like, I was just chilling around.
Oh,
And like, I was like,
I need pockets.
she was roasting me for it. She was like, you look really goofy wearing your shorts over your pants like that. And I was like, but I'm functional.
Function over fashion.
I was like, I don't care if I look stupid. I want pockets.
That's right.
Hot pockets.
That's like whenever she went to that bridal shower thing,
Yeah.
you know, everybody was like, oh, I love your outfit. Where'd you get it? And it was like, oh, well, there's this big company name. And it was like, oh, that's so nice. And it was like, somebody would be like, oh, yeah, well, I got this off brand of this, blah, blah, blah. And they were all like, well, where'd you get your outfit? I love it. And she was like, I bought this at Walmart. This is from JCPenney's.
Like,
And it was like, these boots are from Goodwill.
yeah. I like her boots. They have pockets on them.
What?
Yeah, her boots have little pockets.
Oh, shit.
You can put little stuff in them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like your house key.
Little treats. Yeah.
Or treats.
Yeah. Little treats, little snacks.
Yeah, I only wear it around the house. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
wear my shorts on over my pants.
I mean, you can always
Outside,
wear them
man.
under and then just tuck it. And just put your shit inside.
See, I tried that at first, but then I was like, I have to open up my pants every time I want to grab my phone. And that's just too much.
Just tape some pockets on there.
Tape pockets. I like the idea you had for Jane's outfit. It was like, wear the fucking flannel around you.
Yeah.
And then use the pockets on the flannel. I was like, fucking genius.
I mean, girls had to figure out something to get some fucking pockets around here.
Intuitive.
Men's flannels have 2 pockets because they don't have breasts. It's my hidden blade pockets. Yes. Yeah.
Jane is an assassin.
Men have 2
It's funny because
pockets.
she has Isu in her name.
Cool Isu. She's cool with a K, like Kool-Aid. They have pockets on their chest because y'all don't have breasts, so y'all don't have to worry about it. But like women's flannels, the reason I don't buy them, their little plaid shirts, one, they do that weird swoop thing. Like
Yeah.
they swoop, like women's clothing does that a lot to like fit the curvature of everybody. Not everybody curves like that, so it looks funky. And they only have like one little pocket on the front, and I'd rather have 2 pockets than 1, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
You just wear the flannel backwards, 2 pockets, boom. It's better than no pockets. They're not huge,
The
but
more the merrier.
yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. Well, I say that, but I don't really like cargo shorts personally, just because it's too many pockets. I feel them all on my legs.
My legs.
Yeah, I just want to feel the soft pant.
Soft pant.
The soft pant on my skin.
Just one pant.
Yeah.
Why do they call them skirts? Because technically that would be a pant.
Just one pant.
Yeah, it's just
This
one
is 2
pant.
pants. 2 pants.
These
One
are
pant.
2 pants, but like a skirt, like a long skirt, just be one pant.
If we having shower thoughts right now.
Shower thoughts, yeah, right here. Thoughtful Tavern Thursday. Deep thought.
Yeah, it's like, isn't your belly button just your old mouth?
Oh shit.
Or butthole.
No. You didn't shit out of that.
You don't know. we could have evolved.
Well, I mean, when we were germs, technically our whole orifice, our whole body was an orifice.
You don't know.
It's like sausage squeeze out of your
Ew.
belly button instead.
No. Y'all ever seen anybody give birth?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Seen video.
Dude.
Hashtag deep.
Yes. It is terrifying and
Oh, it's
amazing.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was so beautiful and like
It's such a fucking miracle.
like I wanted to I watched my sister give birth like 3 months ago. My niece is like 3 months old now.
Yeah.
And she's tough. Like they give you this medicine called Pitocin to induce not cramping, contractions.
Yeah.
And she dosed up like it was like 22, 23 doses, whatever. I don't know how they like micrograms, milligrams. I don't know how they measure it, but it was a high number and she hadn't asked for pain medicine. And I was like, bitch, why are you not asking for pain medicine? She was like, no, I can do it. I can do it. And I'd never seen her in so much pain. And it was so hard to see her in pain like that. And then she asked for a little pain medicine and she felt a little better. And then she was like, fuck it, give me the epidural. And she let them poke her, like they poke between like one of your like vertebra and into your spinal cord, and it basically like not that you're paralyzed from the waist down, but like you can't feel it, you just go numb, and like you can move it and stuff, you just can't feel it.
Right.
And she was a completely different person after that. She was like, yeah, let's have this baby, man. Like she was super chill after that, and like she was so fucking awesome. Like she pushed Anderson out, and like because like when you're giving birth, they are like, okay, when you're coming up on a contraction, you push 3 times and then you stop and wait for another contraction. She only did that 3 times and then the baby was out. But yeah, it's just like watching her come out. It was just like, oh my god, holy fuck, oh my god, there she is, she's right there, I see her head.
Yeah.
Like it was the wildest shit.
Seen a lot of cows give birth. It's kind of the same thing.
Very similar.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what does it look like? And I'm like, my favorite thing I always say, and it's like a fucking Family Guy quote, it's something Cleveland said. He's like, oh, I didn't watch Lois give birth, I couldn't do it. And he's like, I don't know what it's like. And he's like, Cleveland said, you ever seen a horse blink its eye? And I was like, damn, that's right. Like, you know, like the eye just kind of juts out. That's what the head looks like. So I was like, that's very accurate, Cleveland. Thank you for that visual representation.
Have you guys ever looked like deep into a horse's eye?
I'm scared of horses. I'm terrified of horses.
Dude,
Why are
their
you
eyes
terrified of horses?
are kind of
They're so big.
They're pretty fucking huge.
I mean, I've broke my nose falling off once. So.
Exactly. No, they're just big and terrifying and unpredictable. Like, I think they're beautiful animals and I respect them.
Yeah.
But it's like a fear respect. Also, my sister like got sneezed on by a horse and she got fucking mono. So like, dead ass.
Shit.
Yeah, she got mono. She was really sick. Like she was like gross sick. Like I was like worried about her. I was like 2 weeks to go to the bathroom sick. Like my mom lost her job because she was taking care of Charlie. It was crazy.
Well,
Yeah, but yeah, fuck that nursing home that she was working at the time. Anyway.
yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, and they're like, she's a teenager. She can be at home by herself. She was like, ma'am, she is 2 weeks to go to the bathroom. She's dehydrated. So if she goes to get up to go to the bathroom and falls over, bonks her head, and is concussed, and I'm not there, what? No, I'm not coming in. Like, I was like, you know what? I respect that. Like, to this day, I respect my mom for that.
That's most companies.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
Full corporations.
And I'm just like, man,
Corporations blow.
take your vacation days, y'all. Don't be scared to call out of work. Like, I mean, don't do it all the time, obviously.
Don't spread your sickness.
Like, don't spread your sickness. Stay home if you're fucking sick. Because if you die tomorrow, your job will be posted the next day. You are disposable to most of these companies.
Yep.
Especially, Pizza Hut, the way they be posting on Facebook, NPC now looking for shift servers, shift leaders. I'm like, oh, damn, didn't we just I'm like, didn't one just transfer out? What do we that was 2 days ago. Wait a minute. But it's like, dude, I don't know. A lot of people, like, they don't make room for life anymore. They get too caught up in work and like, oh, they're just so sold on this idea of like the American dream. And I mean, not to get all death with the salesman on you, but like just getting like sold this idea of the American dream. If you just keep your head down and work hard and never miss work, that, you'll move up and be successful and, all of a sudden be rich one day. But like, we're in a system where you're kind of stuck, like barely making it and maybe being able to put some back. Yeah. But unless you have more than one job, it's really hard to put back.
Well, the government sells comfortability, and that's what they're best at. Mm-hmm. They make sure you're comfortable, so you don't want to get out of your workspace and do your own thing and just stay in line.
Yeah, and I'm tired of being in line, man.
Yeah.
Jane's hitting it deep in chat. She said, we're afraid of being a number in prison, but now we are in 4 places of work.
Yeah.
We are, man. Like, we all didn't want to be a number in prison, but, you basically go to work. Like, when I worked at Walmart, dude, like, some of those people didn't even know my fucking name. Mm-hmm. It was like...
Do you have a name tag? Okay.
Yeah, I had a name tag, and it said Christoph on it. Yeah. And they still fucking call me Chris. Mm-hmm. I'm like...
Tough.
Call me Christoph. And it's like, Chris. And it's like... Fuck you. Like, internally I was just like screaming. It's like, I'm like, after a month I didn't even correct him anymore. I'm like,
yeah, sure,
you don't fucking care. Like,
you don't know me.
As soon as you walk off, you're gonna forget that I'm called Christoph anyway, so
yeah.
Yep.
It's just like, I don't know, working in like retail and food can be pretty soul sucking in general.
I mean, most jobs that are minimum wage level are soul sucking.
Yeah. Man, people,
because they're just working to pay bills.
Yeah, dude. Even at Walmart, dude, fucking $10.50 an hour. Like, the vibe.
It's better.
Of
it's
people not caring about you.
No.
Like, yeah, Nick, dude. Like, I would go there and everybody, like, just the way the management treats you, or like, I guess technically the lack of management treating you, because it's like all of your interactions are shit. Even though you barely interact with them, they're shit because they're usually down your throat for something. It's like they never praise you on your good shit. They never like talk to you. They never ask you how your day is going. Yep. And if they do, it's like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah. And they don't actually care. They're just saying things.
Yeah, dude. Like, you can be like, good, man. How's it going for you? They didn't even fucking hear you.
And if you work hard and set the bar high, they expect that every day.
Yeah, dude.
Even though someone comes there and they're like, well, I do 10%. All right, well, just make sure you do that every day, buddy.
Right, yeah. It's like, sorry, dude, I couldn't get the simplest aisle done. Meanwhile, these guys are fucking knocking out their aisles that are like 3 times.
And then they get mad at the productive people who like have like an off day, like 10 less percent or something compared to like 100. And
it's like, oh, you didn't finish the hardest aisle that we have today. What's wrong with you?
You're working 90%.
You usually do this
today?
every time. 90%.
Yeah.
Are you not giving 100%? He's giving 10%. Why can't you give your 100?
Yeah.
But man, it's like you fucking walk in there and everybody's like, I'm just ready to go home, dog. It's like, we just fucking got here, dude. Like,
I hate people like that.
We just started work, bro.
I just can't stand it when they're like, oh, send me home. And then like the next day it's like, I really need some money. I'm like, then stay at work. What are you going on? Why are you going home? I don't understand. I need money, but I want to leave.
I'd rather sit at home.
It's like, all right, sure, man.
And be broke.
Yeah, I can't, like, people that, I don't know, I've always been able, because not that my life has just been absolute terror my entire life, but I've been in some situations where I'm like, yeah, things are pretty bad right now. Yeah. But I can still, like, be a pleasant person to be around and not, like, be a complete, like, not just, like, not that I didn't, like, deal with any sad stuff that happened, but, like, dude, you can't just be like drabbing down all the time and like just be meandering about like, oh, I don't want to be here, man. I'm like, well, you know, I'm like, dude, like we in here, there's music playing, we got sodas, like I'm like,
we got sodas.
I'm like, man, it's not.
Grab your personal pan, get your pizza.
Yeah.
Get you some Pepsi, sit down, and have a nice break.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but I'm like, dude, there's...
Sometimes people suck.
Yeah, no.
That's part of it.
One thing
sometimes people do.
I've always said, it's a bad day at work beats a good day of unemployment. And I'd rather have a shitty job than no job.
Yeah.
Because then I couldn't pay bills, and then I'd feel worse.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I get really tired of like the wage argument, because people act like, okay, I only make like $3 an hour because I'm a server.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, people act like paying $15 an hour for a job, like $15 an hour working 40 hours a week, that's only about $30K. Not shit.
It's better, but it's still not a lot.
It's not a lot. I'm like, dude, why can't break the system? It deserves to be broken. They're like, oh, we can't afford that. You'll kill small business. Okay, get some help from the government. Government doesn't want to help. All right, let's all rise up and just take them out. It only takes 3.4% of a population to overthrow government. We can fucking do it. But there's a lot of fear in that, obviously. Like, I mean, where will you be when the revolution comes, guys? Where will you be?
We're also so dispersed as a country. Like, I feel like one of the reasons that we're so out of touch with each other is because, like, we don't fucking go to our neighbors and hang out. Like, we're best friends with Chris down the road.
Yeah.
But, like, I literally don't know the names of any of the people that live immediately around us.
There's a girl that lives directly next.
I don't fucking want to, man.
There's this girl that lives directly next door to us that I had dinner with when I went to sit with Jordan and, like, her LSA people. Like, she's in our organization at the college at UTM. And she's like, yeah, I live right next door to you. I was like, what? I'd never seen you in my life, and you walk past me every single day. You probably sleep 30 feet away from me. Like,
yeah.
Like, dude, and it was so like surreal to me. And I was like, I had never interacted with this human that is like no more than 20 feet away from me at any given time. Like, it was the craziest thing for me. And she's so cool. And I was like, well, I'm glad you should come hoop with me sometime.
Everyone gets in their routine, man.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Yeah, God, I got so set in routines, man.
Don't have enough space for other things.
Yeah. No, because we all got to work 3 jobs to barely scrape by. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's so fucking true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know, not that I get tired of working. I mean, I'm always going to be working, but it's a type of work.
It's so different, like, because, man, we come in here and we sit down and we do this shit, and, like,
yeah.
I want this to be my job one day. And it's weird to think about, especially in the moment, like sitting here and doing all this. It's like, this is fun. This is like living life to me.
Yeah.
But one day I do hope to get paid for it.
Yeah.
And I would fucking do the shit out of this because I love it. And it doesn't feel like a job when I'm sitting here doing it. But dude, when I go fucking deliver pizzas or like I'm cooking pizzas, that shit feels like a fucking job.
Yeah, it is. It's your job.
Shit fucking sucks. Like, as much as I can be like, I'm fucking Pablo Picasso in this fucking pizza, dude. Let's fucking go. Like,
yeah. Sometimes it's hard. It's really hard to keep up.
Sometimes there's times when I'm just like, man, fuck your fucking light sauce.
Yeah. You get
fuck
regular
your fucking
sauce.
extra cheap.
It's hard. It's hard to stay, like, it's hard to keep morale high, especially when wages are so low. And it's like you're struggling, like, can barely get groceries, can barely keep gas in your car to deliver the damn pizzas anyway.
Right.
Like, it's hard to keep morale high. And, like, it's
like, fuck yeah, I made $40 in tips today. Shit, I gotta get gas.
Yeah.
There's 30 of it.
Right. Like, I was like, do I want to eat or do I want to get gas?
Good thing I get a $1.10 personal pan.
Yeah. It's just like,
I'd be hungry today.
And I know they have meetings like, what can we do to boost company morale? Except give them raises. We mustn't give raises.
Thanks for doing all this great work. Here's some ice cream.
Or like,
right.
Thanks for doing all this great work. Here's a meme from 2014. Dead ass. I wish I was joking.
Thanks for making us more money.
Thanks for making us thousands. Here's nothing in return.
What really pissed me off was like when James was like, yeah, dude, when they almost went to the $15 an hour, like Pizza Hut was like, okay, yeah, we can do that. And then they were like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do $15 an hour. They were like, yeah, we're not going to fucking do that anymore. Then fuck you guys.
Psych.
And Walmart was like, we'll give you $10. How about that?
At least
and
they bumped it up.
It was like, fucking go you, Walmart. Like, at least you actually stepped up a little bit. Like, you
they let y'all wear jeans now.
Yeah, you can wear jeans. Like, you don't have to wear a fucking blue navy shirt anymore that matches the perfect fucking color of your vest. Because if it doesn't match,
how will they know you work here?
Yeah, like, dude, I go in there wearing a fucking light blue shirt and people are like, do you work at Walmart? And I'm like, No.
It's just blue.
Yeah, right.
And no, I do not want to take you to an aisle.
Like, fuck, man.
The candles are not over there.
It's on aisle J. Fuck yourself.
Although I just want to say, like, that was my most angering thing. Like, when I was actually working at Walmart, I'd be wearing my vest, and somebody asked me, "Do you work at Walmart?"
And you're just like,
bitch, no, I wear this for fashion. Fuck. What do you fucking want?
I saw this post going around Black Friday last year. It was like, Walmart employee vest, $100. Just walk up in that bitch and pick some shit up. No one will stop you.
Fucking
$100 or OBO or best offer. That was the funniest shit to me.
It's fucking great.
I was like, damn, hold on, that's you don't have him a little come up from that. You just go like, do we take turns with the vest? Like,
you fucking sell it outside of Walmart when you're done with it. Like, I already got my fucking hoverboard. Who wants this vest? $50.
Oh my god, you know, kids used to ride bikes. Now I see kids riding around the neighborhood on fucking hoverboards.
Dude, Tinsley fucking kills me. Like,
her pink one.
Her little pink hoverboard. I can't believe that some of these kids actually out here actually have like fucking rollerblades though. Like seeing hoverboards.
Oh, her name's Darnicia. That is Tinsley's best friend. I love that kid.
Dude, kills me when she's like
she's zooming
behind the fucking bike and she's holding on. Tinsley's fucking getting it, dude.
I love
she's
those
like
kids.
pushing her at the same time. It's like holy fuck, dude, they're getting it.
I love those kids. I love that. Like some of them still ride bikes. Like Tinsley has a bike too, but like she's one of those kids that never grew up without a cell phone. Like. It's like, what was it like before cell phones existed? Like that type of thing.
Oh, shit.
Like, yeah, I had a smartphone and she was an infant. So, like, yeah, actually, no, it was like right after she was like a couple years old, I got a smartphone. So, it was like, she always had internet, always had like a console, a game console in her house. Yeah. It was very high tech, like,
got
upbringing.
an emergency cell phone when I was like 14.
Yeah.
It's like, use this for calling in emergencies. I was like, great.
Mm-hmm. I got my first phone when I was 13. It was one of those, it was a straight talk phone. It was very cheap, but it was one of those, it was like a little brick phone, but it slid up and had a keyboard. And I was like, fuck yeah. Texting, LMAO XD. And I, to this day, love that phone. I wish we still had phones with keyboards. I love that little clicky noise.
QWERTY keyboards?
You can turn the clicks on.
Yeah, dude.
You can turn
no, the clicks get on everybody's nerves.
Yeah, I don't like them. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, when my phone is off silent, it makes the clicky noises because I like them. But then people are like, damn, why'd your phone so loud? And I put it on silent. And then people are mad when they call me and they can't get a hold of me. I'm like, sorry, I put it on silent. I didn't want to be annoying.
You can choose which ones you want on iPhone.
I think there's only like one or two options. No internet until I was 16.
Right.
How?
PJ didn't have internet until
you still didn't have internet when you were 16. That shit was so slow.
What?
Yeah, PJ didn't have internet until he got out of high school.
How did he
Took you until you were 18 to load up the page.
Huh?
She just played campaign games.
Oh, that's why he's like really into
like
Halo.
Skyrim
though.
and stuff.
Yeah, we had internet, but like oh man, I was deep into Skyrim. I remember the first time I cranked up that game. That is one of those games that changed my fucking life.
Dude,
like,
I didn't play Skyrim until the remaster on the PS4.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that
like,
first
everybody
time.
was so into it. I would go to my friends' houses and they were playing it, and I was just like,
"It's alright."
Not for me, dog.
I enjoyed it a lot.
And I played the
that
shit
game.
out of it. Like put some of the mods on there and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. That was great shit.
Like you put in the time, and it's just you become so powerful. Like I was like, man, I got all this Daedric armor. I look like a demon. Everyone's scared of me. I had a two-handed axe. It was Daedric. Everything I had was Daedric because I got all the Daedric hearts, and I was just like you just, it's just so crazy. Like investing all this time in a character and. Man, that first time you wake up in that carriage and they're like, oh, what are you in for? Type thing. And I'm like, like every time I've restarted that game like 4 or 5 times. I've made like 4 or 5 characters on it, and every time I'm just like, there it is.
I think about when I went and I killed a spider, and my first build was a conjuration build. So like I fucking killed the spider, and what I did was I got the soul trap. Set my character down. Wait. Like that's how I leveled up my conjuration magic max.
I played shield and sword, and I played a wizard.
Fuck yeah.
I never like was a wizard type because I'm so confrontational with like my gameplay. I'm like, I am going to be the strongest person in the room. I will kill you and you should run. But obviously they don't. They're like, you never should have come here, and they come after you. And I just like Oh, I remember when I first started, I was terrified of the dragons. I was so scared. Like,
Really?
I would just run. I wouldn't even try to fight them because you're so low level. I was so low level, I couldn't do anything. And
meanwhile, I'm here like fucking level 5 trying to shoot him out of the sky.
yeah, I mean, you do your best.
Yeah.
Like, I remember being like level 5 and trying to run up on a giant.
I killed a giant level 3.
Getting ragdolled.
I killed a giant level 1, or it was 3, because you have to get 3 before you get there.
Yeah, you have to like arrow shoot them though.
You just run away from them and shoot them every now and then.
Yeah.
It took like an hour, but
Damn.
it leveled me up to like level 6. So
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
Worth it.
You had to grind so hard to kill a giant when you're that low level.
Yeah.
God, it's
And if
ridiculous.
you get hit once, you die. So that's
Oh yeah, they
fun.
just yeet you out of existence. Like
Yeah.
you're going in the fucking creek 20 feet away. Like
Yep.
their little clubs. Garth told me that if you can't wield the club like there's a way to get it. You have to go into some kind of weird cave, some kind of hideout, some kind of bandit hideout, and there's just like a loose giant's club. And if you have a familiar, like you have like a Lydia following you, you can get the club and give it to them, and they can wield it. Oh, shit. And they got this giant's club, wop wop, like behind you as you're trying to kill everybody. And I was like, I don't even remember. It was a really convoluted way you had to get it. Like it's really extra, and I probably will never do it. But it was. I was just picturing it in my mind, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do that. But I won't, because I can't remember all those details. I'll have to like find a video on it or something. But yeah, you can do it. You can't do it, but like someone behind you, like if you have like Vilcus or Farkas with you, which they're better.
Farkas.
They're better like companions. Lydia is like the starter pack companion, and you're like, oh yes.
Yeah.
I remember I got the expansion, where you could like, it was like the Homestead expansion. I married a woman from Whiterun. I was also a woman, so this was very controversial. And
All the expansions are pretty good.
yeah, I built a really nice manor by the lake, and I adopted a kid. I don't think the kid was from Whiterun. I don't know where the kid was from, but I remember. God, what was her name? She had a really cool voice. I think that's why I liked her. She was the one you have to get the mammoth tusk for like a side quest. I ended up marrying her because I was like, she's cool. She's down. She's trying to branch out.
Unique.
And
Yeah,
now,
she's unique.
And now you marry people on The Sims.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My sim is pregnant right now. I deadass got emotional. I was like, oh my god, she's pregnant. We're gonna have a baby.
After James fucking lit himself on fire trying to cook some
Trying to make
dogs.
fucking hot dogs. He didn't put them down. I extinguished him, and then like he was just covered in shit, eating hot dogs, like,
That's how you do it.
covered in burnt smoke. You're like,
Nice.
yeah,
Those hot dogs
like,
are
the hot
perfect.
dogs are perfectly toasted.
I must go eat them while they're warm.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, that was very on point. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was the worst part. Is like, seems like something you would do.
Be caught on fire and then still eat the food.
Yeah, before you shower.
Well, that
or
made
clean yourself
cooking
up or
easier.
anything.
I guess I don't play real video games anymore. I play The Sims a
It's
lot.
still a video game.
Yeah. Just like, God forbid, like a lot of people, like, there's this one streamer that I watch. Her name's Lil Simsy, and
Yeah.
she is absolutely iconic and is very good at building on the game. And she streams on Twitch, and she went to like TwitchCon, and you get your little table, and people can come up and meet you. But like, there's a lot of people like assholes that go to TwitchCon and are like, oh, your line is empty, huh? No one's come talk to you. What do you stream? What do you stream? And she's like, The Sims. And they're like, ha ha ha, you stream The Sims. You're a real gamer girl, aren't you? And they like mock her. And I'm just like, dude, that is so not cool.
That's stupid.
Like, okay, one, it's not easy to build a good looking house on The Sims because certain stuff that looks good in real life does not look good on The Sims, and like vice versa. And she always makes it look good. And she redid the entire Sims 4. Like, she made a save that you can go download, like on the it's like on the I don't know what it's called. It's some kind of like commons thing where you can post stuff that you build, like on the library gallery. It's called a gallery. And it's something that EA does where like people can like collaborate on houses, and like you can drop a whole save. She saved the entire game and rebuilt everything, added Sims, gave them backstories, like was so passionate about this game. And I'm just like, I get it. Because like I've been getting caught up like just building houses because it's just fun to create something like that. Like I made an observatory. I made
Big sandboxy.
Yeah, I like
big dick.
I never played. Yeah, I made it looked like a dick at first. Like, it had a round top and a narrow body. It looked like a dick. But I fixed it, and it looks like really cool now. Looks really good.
Yeah.
But
You should make the dome bigger.
yeah. Just a tip. But like, man, I admire her so much, and I just can't stop watching her YouTube channel and everything because she's just so good at what she does, and I just hate that people give her crap for it. Yeah. And it's like, oh, you're not a real gamer because you only
just let people game what they want to game.
Yeah, like people game. All gaming is escapism. Let people escape how they want to.
Yeah,
it's like,
see, shut up, Jane. I know it was a dick. She watched me build it, and she was just like, I think that's okay. And I was like, man, why didn't you tell me that?
Oh, wow, you just watched her build that dick and didn't say shit.
No, she kind of fell asleep. So it's a really relaxing game. I feel like I would really like Minecraft, but like I haven't played Minecraft.
Minecraft's fun.
Yeah, like I think it's so cute that you and what was his name? Mega. Was it Mega?
No, it was
Fell. Yeah. You guys are playing on like hard mode. And, like,
yeah, you got once you lose everything.
And you got yeeted in 5 minutes.
I was a couple hours in.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
To be fair, Jane falls asleep more than a narcolepsy.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you might to get that checked on, Jane. You fall asleep all the time. I don't know. You a sleepy guy too, Christoph? Like, I came around. Well, sometimes it depends. I know you like you struggle sleeping at night, but I'll catch you sleeping at a weird spot, like that couch in there. Like yesterday, like you were like conked down on Jane's lap. Yeah, or you were asleep. That was so cute.
Or like. The main reason I love that couch now is because like I'll be sitting up there and Harvey gets up there with me.
Yeah.
And like I'll lay over and I'll lay on Harvey, and he just fucking lets me lay there, and I dead ass fall asleep right there.
He's a good snuggler. He comes in there and cuddles me all the time, and next thing you know, I wake up 3 hours later and I'm like, damn, Harvey, we took a nap.
That was like me, dude. We did D&D last night. And I fucking got a text from Garth open this morning, so I went and I opened up this morning and shit.
Yes.
I came home. I was like, I gotta take a fucking nap. Dude, I'm so fucking tired. Crawled up in there, dude. Harvey gets up here and like
he lays his little head
right up there. I was like, done.
Out. No,
immediately.
He always rests his head on you, like where he gets comfortable, then you're comfortable, and it's great. He's such a good boy.
To be fair, right before he did that though, there was like a little part in the pillows, and I was sitting there playing Yu-Gi-Oh on my phone, and he was like, his eyes barely open, and then he goes,
oh.
And I was like, I'm sorry, dude, I'll put it down.
That is so cute. I love that.
And then when I put it down is when he put his head up there, and I was like, yeah, okay, here you go.
He's a good boy. I love those boys.
They're precious.
You have really great dogs. But I say them like I don't love them, like they're my own. Like they're my stepdogs.
They're amazing dogs. But just needs to quit looking at us foot.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Get that fucking cone off.
Yeah. He's fucking rams. He was literally running my legs down the hallway earlier.
No,
like
he uses
the
it.
back of your knee, dude.
Yeah, you were watching it. You were walking behind.
Yeah.
He uses it as a weapon. He knows it hurts us. He's just like, hey,
if you put this on me, this is what you get.
Right.
Boop boop, give me a hug, pet me right now. Boop boop. He doesn't care.
He's doing his best.
Allow me to stab you until you give me kisses.
Right, God. And of course you do, because you feel bad because he's in a fucking cone.
Right, you can't just be like, the fuck on.
Yeah. No, sometimes I'm like, bro, get off this bed. You out here, you headbutting me with this cone. No.
Pop, pop, pop.
No, I'll kick both of them out so Harvey doesn't get like special treatment. I'm like, y'all both can't hang out in here today. I'm sorry.
It is a weapon. It's not as bad as the one we rigged and like put duct tape on.
That one was worse.
Popsicle sticks and had like knives at the top.
Yeah. You could have put like just the duct tape, but like thick.
It needed the support.
That's what I went for.
Yeah.
But then I got
wasn't holding up.
Oh, it got floopy?
Yeah.
Damn.
He just like bent the duct tape down to lick his foot. He's relentless.
He's like,
he's a flexible motherfucker for just sleeping all the time.
Yeah.
Like sleeping and ball is all that kid knows, but he is like very athletic and very stout.
Think you mean pig now?
Pig, yeah.
He's a little piggy.
I like that he always gently picks it up even if you throw it. He's like, throw this for me, and then
he's a baby.
Thank you. Take it.
My baby.
And then like when he's playing with it, like he'll bring it in there to you and he'll drop it.
Yeah.
And he boops it and he's like honk honk honk. Honk honk.
He squish it. It's so cute.
Like it's not like he like chews it up like Harvey does. Harvey takes it in there. Honk, 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 honk,
Yeah,
honk.
Harvey's trying to kill every toy.
Yeah, dude, Spud's just like, boop, boop.
Yeah. God forbid.
Squeezes it with his nose, basically.
Harvey's fucking, he's a hunter. God forbid a possum walks by our fucking house. He's after it.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, dude.
That
Or
possum's
anything.
fucking dead.
Anything. Cat, possum, raccoon, child. I'm just kidding. Child.
He's nice to people.
He's good with the children.
Yeah.
Anything that's not furry,
Yeah.
he's pretty cool with.
Yeah.
But if you have fur, he wants to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
I don't know. When Bishop was here those few days, they were really good with him. Like, and he's a little shit. And he was really good with
surprised,
them.
man.
Yeah, he was just running along with them, like, where are we going? All right, let's do it. Like, he was with it. He thinks he's
Like
big
they're just
dog.
gonna roll up on somebody.
Yeah, he really thinks he's a big dog.
Cool.
He's got issues.
Roll up on
Yeah.
raccoons, bro.
Little raccoons. Oh, man.
Okay. Well, it's getting late.
It is getting
So we
late.
should probably
I do have to
call it.
open at work tomorrow, too. Like, I need to.
Oof.
But thanks for tuning in, you guys. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to check us out on Twitch. We stream every day almost at 1 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
At twitch.tv/realm46.
Indeed.
No space.
Yeah. And thank you. We love you.
Got the
Yes, thank you so much.
D&D going on. Got the Smash. Got
Yeah.
the Mario Kart.
Lots of stuff.
What's up next?
Watch
Smash
them
on
clips,
Saturday?
bro.
Yeah, we have a Smash on Saturday with Bram. He's coming back to play with us.
Yay!
Indeed.
We see red.
Come hang out with us.
Yeah.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.